Joe Kovacs.
Yeah, it looks like something is just off for Joe today. If he's going to throw far tonight, everything has to align. The stars have to align. Like I said earlier, he's swinging for the fences every single time, not because that's who he is, that's because he has to. He has to outdo Ryan tonight. But Ryan Krauser is Tiger Woods on Sunday. Not many men can say they've taken down that kind of stature.
Meantime, Ryan Krauser will be up here shortly for round 2. Back to the track, though, for now. Good stuff. That meant Shopwood's going to be a fascinating night. Let's get back to it. Let me ask you something. Your first Olympic Games, Barcelona. What was it like once you got your first run out of the way?
My first one was Rio, not the first round.
Oh. Sha'Carri Richardson of Team USA. From Dallas, Texas to Paris, France. Ready to run for a spot in the final of the women's 100 meters. And boy, has she got the story to tell. It's not a story she likes to look at in the rearview mirror, to be honest, because in 2021, 3 years ago, she won the national title. She was suspended after being found positive for THC. 2022 was a year and a summer to forget, but boy, did she turn things around last year emphatically. En route to not only winning another national championship, but a world championship. And that's why she doesn't like to look in the rearview mirror. It is all ahead. Remember her saying, I'm not back, I'm better, and a lot better.
No question about it. And she comes into these Olympics with that 1071, which leads every woman in the world in 2024.
Hello, everybody. Jared Richardson's about ready to run.
Julian Alfred just being introduced to the crowd. And now Sha'Carri coming. Sha'Carri Richardson. And there's her grandmother, who she affectionately calls Big Mama. She's ready. She's the anchor here for the Sha'Carri camp.
Hello, people of the internet.
And we are going to see a terrific head-to-head between the United States.
She clipped the nails for the finals of the World Championships. She took them off for the finals of the World Championship. I think she's crazy. My nails would be short. My hair would be short. I wouldn't wear any jewelry. I wouldn't have any implants. This is a race that goes by you win by 1/100th of a second. How could that not affect it? But I will say in the final, she clipped the nails last year at the World Championships, or she took them off, or whatever it was. All right. So did you hear the news? So the whole podium from last Olympics is out. Shericka Jackson's only running the 200 because of an injury, so she's concentrating in 200. The winner last year, Elena Herrera, somebody, she had an injury and didn't even qualify for the Olympics or didn't compete in the Olympics. And then Shelly hang on. Wow, she's not going to win her heat. Wow. Yeah, Alfred's a threat to win it, I heard.
I don't want to go and get Julian Alfred. Why am I trying to go and get somebody who they're not giving out any medals at this stage, are they? Save it for the final.
I mean, she's got to run another race. I saw the Rodman goal, and the Rodman goal was awesome. It was an awesome goal. I didn't see it live because I was watching gymnastics. That Rodman can play. Her and Smith. Didn't look like she went all out.
The best thing about this Sha'Carri start is that I didn't see those steps that she had yesterday in the first round to the right. We saw those at the Olympics.
Wasn't a very good start, but
much better start from Sha'Carri. The kind of start she's going to need in the final if she's going to win. But both of these two look like good bets for the podium.
Oh, really? I didn't listen to the game. I was watching the Simone Biles won the vault, and JD Jade Carey, she got the bronze. Most of the NBC announcers are terrible.
For a second, I thought she was doing a Keisha Kane Bishop. Not looking at the start.
So, same rules apply here. It's the
Julian Alfred is supposed to be a threat to win this thing. I don't know where she was last year at the Worlds, but I don't know where she came from.
But Sha'Carri is through. Her training partner and teammate Melissa Jefferson through. One more semi to come.
Am I a bad person?
Already made a big deal about Snoop and Rapone being there. Ugh. Ugh. Mia Hamm's buddy with Rapone. Mia Hamm is likable, but Rapone is. At least I'm not Cheryl Reeve. At Rodman, man, she's something else on that wing.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I?
Yeah, you can go to the U.S. Germany basketball. You know what? I saw this broadcaster that was trying to. Okay. 3 million people watched that first game, which was bad because the men got 10.9 million, and the difference between the men's and the women's finals 3 years ago was only 15%. That's like 350% difference. So that was a terrible. 3 million was terrible. They would have outdrew the men. And so what did the women say? Oh, I guess the people didn't get the memo. The boycott's not working. I go, seriously? And then she said, well, would they have gotten more if Caitlin was playing? She goes, probably. Like, probably? Seriously? Did you watch the WNBA All-Star game? 3.4 and 4 million, and last year they got like 1 million. Simone Biles called Caitlin. No, she didn't. Simone Biles probably likes Caitlin Clark because she's a competitor. You're just starting to have trouble, Mr. Terrible, again. You're always making up crap.
Pod's biggest sale of the summer is extended.
I wonder if they've met.
On moving and storage until August 12th. And see why Pods has been trusted with over 6 million moves.
Yeah, I saw that. The man got the bronze medal. He did well in the team event. He hit his routine, and that helped him get the team bronze.
95% of women have visibly renewed skin. Makes my skin feel so smooth and moisturized. Olay Body Wash and Lotion. Discover yours.
3 million was not a good turnout. Caitlin Clark would have beat the men at 10.9 million if she was there. And then you saw 9 minutes by Chelsea Gray because she couldn't move, because when she finally played a team that wasn't 4'2" tall, she played a team that could run. She couldn't handle it. And Diana Taurasi started and got 0-0-0-0-0 in one turnover and 2 fouls.
Terrific to have him at the USATF Olympic Trials in Eugene, Oregon for a few days. He loved it.
How many viewers did women get? I don't know. They got 4.3 in their one game.
What's the latest, guys? Second round of this men's shot put final. And Peyton Otterdahl out of Rosemont, Minnesota.
All right. Well, thanks, Top Gun. Yeah, I was like editing videos for you guys, and I was watching part of the opening ceremony. I wasn't really paying that close attention. Then I heard that they were bisexuals kissing. They did the stupid thing with the Last Supper. And I said, oh my God. Like, what was the purpose of that? What does the religion have to do with the opening ceremony? Top Gun, I appreciate your support. You always make good comments. But I didn't boycott the Olympics. I'm just boycotting the U.S. women, and I'm hoping they lose for the reasons I said in my videos, where I said there's corruption, and the only way to get rid of the corrupt committee and the corrupt coach is for them not to succeed. Me neither. I don't feel guilty about it either.
I'm watching.
And probably 9 of the women probably aren't so bad, but 3 of them are terrible. I know, and Chelsea Gray doesn't like Caitlin Clark either. I saw a disgusted look on her face when they asked her a question about her. So, F her too. These half those women on the team don't like Caitlin Clark. I think Sabrina and Kelsey, she's on a pretty friendly basis with, but I can't say anybody else. Coach is constipated. All right, so we got one more woman. I think her name's TT, or whatever her name is.
The women's 100 meters. Top 2 go through, and there will be 2 spots left on time. So, 2 of the 3 training partners.
Your wife told you to turn it off? Tanisha Terry. She was 3rd at the Olympic trials. Let's see if she can make the finals. Maybe we can have America. We're not going to have a sweep, judging from that race I just saw. That woman is. What was the woman that just came in first? I don't know. She wasn't at the World Championships last year. I'm confused where she came out of nowhere.
Here in Paris. This is going to be a tough semi because Jamaican teenager Tia Clayton will be tough. 16 years ago, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, worst off.
There's no shortage of sprinters out of Jamaica.
Tia Clayton hails from the same country, same camp, same coach. And she got second ahead of Shelly Ann Fraser-Price.
I think they're born running.
Championships. She is definitely a sleeper and one to watch here. She'll be in 6th. TT Terry will be right next to her in 7th.
Let's go, TT Terry. What's up with all? Gosh, I don't understand why those women would have all that hair. It's got to slow you down. It's God. It's just so dumb. Take off your extensions for the race. Yeah, she didn't get a good start. She's not going to get in. Uh-oh, another sprinting star from Jamaica. 19 years old. That's how you wear your hair, so it doesn't affect your speed. Short.
You put somebody into the final here, and she looks like she is going to contend for a medal.
And do you guys agree with me that hair would have to slow you down?
Tia Clayton had a phenomenal start and really was not pressured. Nina got closest, and TT Terry snuck in for 3rd, and she snuck her way into the final by 1/100th of a second. Here's another look.
Caitlin Clark was giving out backpacks in Des Moines, Iowa yesterday.
And then didn't give it back. Nina did a good job on the outside. And TT Terry, as you said.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Let's say if I was black and I had hair extensions, I would just take them off for the race and just put them back on somehow, get them attached again. Yeah, I mean, it's like we're talking about a 1/100th of a second sometimes in these races. When Caitlin Clark, not when Shakira Richardson won the world record, she won by 1/100th of a second. Same thing with nails and jewelry. Shakira Richardson got implants. Yeah, I saw that, but she still has long hair right now. I just don't understand it. You train so hard just to knock off 1/10 out of your time, and you're just putting stuff on, like jewelry. Why would you wear jewelry? You don't need jewelry when you're running.
It's Toyota's national sales event. Swipe into end of summer fun with an exciting new Toyota. Whether you're paddleboarding in a RAV4.
Yeah, I know she's crazy. She's too busy trying to look like FloJo, and FloJo was a cheater. FloJo was on steroids.
You'll find plenty to post about all summer long.
I don't know about tattoos. Now we're stretching it. I think the nails and the hair and the jewelry is what would slow you down.
Come in today. Ooh, like.
I don't know. I don't like tattoos myself, so.
At Klein College of Media and Communication, we're really trying to give our students these opportunities for experiential learning. In this case, we're sending 4 students.
Who let in Mr. Terrible? I don't know. My only stipulation was he had to be a member.
We really strive to give students these opportunities.
He grows on you. Son of a team.
Powered by burgers.
He's an acquired taste, Mr. Terrible. Lives up to his name about a third of the time. So the 100-meter final is at 3:20. So we're gonna see that today. It's like an hour away. Well, supposedly 3:20. They're already running late. Simone Biles got her gold medal in the vault. She hit both her vaults really well. She won pretty convincingly. No, the Brazilian women hit some really nice 2 vaults, and Jada Carey hit some nice vaults.
And the greatest swimming machine we've ever seen rolls off to another gold here in Paris with a new Olympic record. So honored to represent our country, and thank you to everyone that has supported me all these years. Number 13 in the record books, Paula Ducky, the most decorated U.S. female Olympian.
Is the 800 today?
We are seeing Wonder Woman, Superwoman.
Yeah.
She is
800. She's got a little competition in the 800, but the way she swam the 1500, I wouldn't be.
Trying to win the same event for the 4th consecutive Olympic Games. It's the women's 800. It is coming up in a little bit. Of course, Katie takes around the game.
4th consecutive Olympic Games. That's impressive.
Guys, as Katie goes for her 4th medal in these games, you have Katie Ledecky here and her success in the 1500. They have Ariane Titmus.
And she got 3 golds already, Simone. Now she has 7 golds. If she has to win the floor and the parallel bar. I mean the balance. The parallel bar. In order to tie the Russian woman who has 9 gold medals.
I always have concern every time anybody swims, but with Katie Ledecky, the concern is a little bit less based on that 1500 you just mentioned, Mike. She really dominated that, and you have 3 in a row. I mean, she's going for the 4th, and I think she knows the history behind it, so I think she's in good shape.
Loaded race as well.
Okay, so the men thing is complicated, Top Gun. Let me explain that.
Olympics. But Kate Douglas from the U.S. has also had a breakout games here. What are you guys looking for in that race?
Riley, this is one of the
Not the uneven bars. It's the parallel bars. She's not on the uneven bars. I think she's on the parallel bars. I mean the balance beam. I'm sorry, the balance beam. Uneven bars. I don't think she made the apparatus finals. Her score wasn't high enough.
Lost that gold medal count since 1956. Kayla McCune, greatest backstroker in history, already a gold medalist.
So
McIntosh, the gold
I know a little bit about
medalist.
the
Gold medalist. Alex
the
Walsh,
boxers,
the world champion.
but it's unclear until somebody examines their genitals. But they have an XY chromosome. Now it's a question of they probably have testes, whether they're in or out. Doesn't make any difference according to my brother. He's a biochemist. But the runner, Castor Semano, whatever, she has a similar makeup. And that's why she looks like a guy. Because he had an ovary, but also has testes. So it's just it's a freak of nature. It's a mutation. So the boxers, but they have XY chromosome, which means their testosterone level is really high. So they're more like a guy than a woman. They shouldn't be boxing women. That's my personal opinion. Like I said, they haven't revealed what their genetic makeup is down below.
I want to see you again. That's a bad idea, right?
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
No, she's off limits.
It's you. On August 9th.
Vadim, you're going to qualify? You're going to do all the Olympics? No, I meant balance beam. I said it wrong. I know parallel bars are for the men. I don't think she's in the uneven bars. I don't think she made the final. She made it in the balance beam, the vault, and the floor. She didn't make it in the uneven. I know what parallel bars are for the men. My brother's a gymnast. Let me see something.
We about to level up. We about to level up.
The next icon of vacations, Star of the Seas. Book today.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe movie. Welcome to tropic time. I mean, mocktail smoothies just hit the pool deck. It's a mango, watermelon, and pineapple soiree all summer long.
Does he have hormones? He has XY chromosomes. Hormones, that's not really the right term. He's XY chromosomes. And the testosterone levels is really high because he does. Essentially, the person is somewhere in between a male and a female. But in my opinion, once you have the XY chromosome, the high testosterone level, you're more male than female in terms of purposes of sports. And the person probably has testes, even though they may be inside of him. Might not be outside. But they haven't revealed that, although they revealed that about the runner who won the 2 gold medals, Caster. Didn't. They finally said your testosterone level is too high. You can't run it at that level. Dana White makes sure there are women. We don't get easily offended, but we get loud and obnoxious if we disagree with a take or your name is Cheryl Reeves. You know what? We should make a list of the most unlikable people in the WNBA and list them 1 to 10. Top 10 most unlikable people connected with the WNBA.
Joe Kovacs of the United States. His third throw here in the shot put. Supported with his second better effort in the third one from Kovacs. Again, the man who was the silver medalist the last 2 Olympic Games. Of course, he's a guy like Kovacs, so talented in the Ryan Krauser era, overshadowed a bit when we look back historically, but getting off his best throw of the first 3 so far. And the distance for Kovacs will eclipse just slightly his first throw. However, earlier while we were watching the last heat of the 100, there was an athlete from Jamaica, Regina Campbell, who had a big throw. So Kovacs with that number is going to slide out of podium position for a moment. Ryan Krauser is still in the lead, trying to win a.
Is it illegal for them to take testosterone? I don't know the answer to that question. They have made it so you can't have a testosterone level higher than a certain amount for certain sports.
For the third time, Krauser has been, as Paul Swangard and Trey Hardy were talking about, animated more than normal as he's going to make some history in the shot put. No man or woman has won the Olympic gold medal 3 consecutive games. And in that pole position now, we'll see if that looks from the naked eye very close to those first 2. As Team Krauser watches and celebrates.
Team Krauser.
Watch the score of these 6 rounds. I hope you saw the story of Peyton Manning. The Krauser slides. He changed his footwork to slide that left foot before pivoting and throwing that 16-pound shot put.
He's not as fat as a lot of shot putters are because he's 6'5", so he gets a weight through his height too.
So Krauser extends.
He's almost got the same last name as me. My last name's Hauser. So
Ryan Krauser continuing to increase his lead.
Stewie. Look at Vadim. It didn't take you long to get a list going.
Right about now, the mixed 4x400, the U.S. at the world record is that.
Who's the mustard girl?
Back and forth with track and swimming. Women's 200 IF at great race we just previewed with Dan and Rowdy. Women's 100 meters in track. That's the Sha'Carri Richardson gold medal race. We're about an hour.
Vadim, who's mustard girl?
They're running a few minutes late in track. Women's 800 free. That's the Katie Ledecky race. She's going for 4 in a row. That always exhausting finish to the decathlon, the 1,500 meters, and then the mixed 4x100 medley relay, which is Dave just talking with.
Oh, okay. Dejanay Carrington? That's Dejanay Carrington. I think her name's Dejanay Carrington. They're trying to make Katie Ledecky look attractive. Let's stop. Okay. Hauser from Total. Yeah, it's the same last name. I don't know if they spell it the same. I think they did. Yeah, I think there's a Hauser in Total Recall. I think was it spelled H-A-U? I'll have to look it up.
So whether you need to recharge or simply disconnect, you can move well Eat well. Our iconic heavenly bed. Sleep well. Find well.
Right. I like the original Total Recall was cool. Let me look that up. Was it the same spelling? I think it was. Because the people, that's the more, my spelling is the more common spelling. I am Hauser, but people think it's Houser, but it's not. The German spelling is Hauser. Let me look that up.
Well, first date in Chicago, and I got stood up.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way, Doug.
I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you'll understand. And I say that something. I wanna hold your hand.
They're not saying the last names on some of these characters in Hauser and in Total Recall. Let me look it up.
Higher shipping rates may be the cost of doing business, but at what cost?
Turn shipping to your advantage with low-cost ground shipping from the United States Postal Service.
From M. Night Shyamalan. This whole concept.
Carl Hauser is a character in the Total Recall. Colonel Farrell. Let me just see. Yeah, he spells it the same on Total Recall.
I wouldn't think about my hair thinning.
They've been under my hat for a good 3 years.
I experienced many challenges with prescribed medication.
Losing your sex drive feels very shameful.
My dermatologist recommended Nutrafol.
It's 100% drug-free and clinically tested.
Within 3 months, there was new growth.
My hair was taller, and I don't have to choose between my health or my hair.
Try the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com.
The games of the 33rd Olympiad on NBC are brought to you by Trap from director M. Night Shyamalan, only in theaters now playing. Xfinity, proud partner of Team USA. And Chevrolet's exciting new lineup of all-electric vehicles.
Back here in Paris, that is Caleb Dressel. Got the pool. Wait, we got to use the ice bath now, guys. Don't do me like that. Thanks. You can see a smile on his face after the disappointment yesterday. Caleb Dressel would get a medal, whatever it is, if the U.S. gets a medal in the mixed 4x100 relay because he swam the prelims for that qualifying U.S. team yesterday. So the American fans, track and field, getting settled in. So Grant Fisher from the 10,000.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Reminder, water polo, all these feeds are on Peacock. Watch what you'd like, including the team handball, which is a fun sport to watch. Bottom left there, Canada and Germany, they are scoreless. Remember, that's the Canadian women's team that lost 6 points because of the drone spy controversy. If they win, or the winner of this match will play the United States.
No, I guess Rob didn't call in sick. He was there the last 2 days. Well, I was only here for an hour 2 days ago.
200 IM final in a star. All part of our Gold Rush weekend.
All right, let me come up with it. Well, I put Staley in that list because she was part of the committee, even though she's in the WNBA. I still put her in the committee because I don't think Lynn Rosati's in the WNBA either. And you put her in the list. Let me come up with my list. The 10 most unlikable people in the WNBA. Well, maybe we should do this. You think that would make a good video? All right, let me put that as a question.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one time.
Oh, is she? Oh, she's president. Okay, all right. I'll take your word for it.
Made bigger, more for your money, extra large New York style.
I could just call it the Caitlin Clark drama. The 10 most unlikable people involved in the Caitlin Clark drama, so we can include Dawn Staley because she's unlikable. She really is, and I hope South Carolina and Connecticut are probably like the favorites to win the championship next year. I got to root for a third team, except for that LSU's not that. LSU's not very. I'll have to root for like Notre Dame or USC or something like that.
Learn more about safe, clean, reliable propane at propane.com.
Really, Christy Walsh didn't even get playing time. Well, she's a lockdown defender, remember? At least I didn't know that until Sides told me that. That's true, Top Gun. A video.
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges. It's no ordinary square.
Sure took her a long time. I know. I've been telling her since the beginning of the year. I only think they have 5 good players, and one's been injured almost the entire year, and that's Temmie. So they don't have a good fifth starter when Temmie's injured, because neither Samuelson or Wallace or Hall are really starters in this league. Van Loo's good. I didn't like when she got in Caitlin Clark's face, though, when they played against the Fever the last game. I thought that was cheap, and it was dirty and illegal. You got the offensive player has a right to have their own space and be able to move. She was just trying to get a technical out of her, get her ejected. That was just dirty. I didn't like her after that. Chinny, she said something nice. She'll walk it back on Monday. Yeah, that's what happened. Did you see what happened? I put a video out today about what's her name? Elle Duncan had to walk it back. Yeah, she walked it back, but it's complicated because you got to watch the video. But Cheryl Swoops never said that Samuelson was more valuable than Caitlin Clark. But she did say that they would have made the playoffs without her, and Angel Reese wouldn't. But that's ridiculous. But
mixed medley relay to end the night featuring the United States, as well as the 4-time French gold medalist Rayon Marchand. Dan Hicks back with Roddy Gaines will be joined by Melissa Stark in just a bit. We start you off in the final events 100 fly. Without Kayla Dressel, the world record holder and the Olympic champion, did not make it out of the semifinals. He finished 13th of the 16 semifinalists. So
yeah, should we do a video in the top 10?
That no Americans are in this Olympic final, and this event started back in 1968. So,
like a bull.
Milak of Hungary, who finished second with a silver
People.
behind Dressel 3 years ago in Tokyo, so he doesn't have to deal with Dressel. And he has turned himself into the favorite at this 100-meter distance. He's really better in the 200, and he was charging down the last few meters before Leon Marchand tracked him down and beat him out at the wall. So Milak took the silver in the 200. So Rowdy, would you agree as the favorite in this 100?
Yeah, it's his race to lose, and he is swimming motivated, especially.
All right, I got a question up there.
By Dressel by a couple tenths, and that 200 fly as well.
Dressel didn't make the final. He placed 6th in the 50. He's just not that good anymore in the Olympics. Way past his prime, I guess. Walsh sisters are babes.
He was fifth in the final of the 100 free earlier, and the energy that has been in this building with Marchand and company has just been incredible. There is Milak, who will swim right next to Crusade. Milak kind of disappeared from the swimming map.
I didn't see it. Swoops tweeted a threat. She said it just never happened. She never said it. But she didn't have to walk back everything she said, because what she said about her being hateful was true. Part of the blame has to do with people on Twitter who misconstrued what she said about Katie Lou Samuelson. And Mick Hoops also misconstrued it some too. I waited I said I didn't hear that specifically, so I wasn't going to dwell on it. There was plenty to dwell on it. The fact that she said is so ridiculous. They're shaped weird. I agree.
Swim a personal best in the semis. Ilya Karoun of Canada is just 19 years old. He took bronze in the 200 club. While Aymar Shanamila and Naoki Mizunuma is the oldest swimmer in the field at the age of 27, representing Japan and in his first Olympic final. Roddy, how do you see this one unfolding?
Rousset's going to charge out. He'll be first to the 50, if not close to that. You've got Conti who will come back on the field. Get one from the top, but no one in this field can put two 50s together.
Yeah, someone needs to put Cheryl Swoops out of her misery. Just take her off. She's on their weekly. She has her own show, like it's called Queens and something or whatever. Queen of, I forgot what it's called. Is she on their show too? Oh no, he is. Look at him. There's a lot of. It's going to be. Wow, there's 4 people going to touch at one time. Yeah. I think she called Queen of the Court or something. Some other woman that's on there who was more reasonable because she didn't agree with her that Indiana would be in the playoffs without Caitlin Clark. Really? That's a weekly WNBA show? Like they sponsor that show? This league is so pathetic. They keep telling us how it's the best league in the world when it's really the worst league in the world. What other races we got today? Let me look this up. Simone Biles may compete in the 2028 Olympics. Never say never, she said. Never say never. Let's see what's going on. That's too confusing a phrase for me. Never say never. All right, so we have 4x400 relay in track and field. That comes up at 2:55, guys. They set the world record already, right? And the 800 free is not till 3:28. We also have women's 200 individual medley. That's at 3:08. And we got the track, obviously. We got the Shakira Richardson at 3:20. So we got some exciting stuff here today. I'm looking forward to today. This could be the best day so far. We already saw, Simone Biles get her gold. The soccer team won 1-0, thanks to Rodman's daughter. It's so famous. She's so famous. Your father's so famous. Your brother Rob. Just because you both have black skin, he's your brother.
Every dive, a beginning. Every lap, an investment.
Woke black man. Woke is okay. It's overly woke is the problem. I have to keep correcting people on that. People have distorted the definition of woke. The very far left is whacked right now.
Karen's about to retire. Here's what's going into her retirement.
There's us. She raised us on our own.
10 years as my roller.
Rob just won silver in the 100-meter butterfly.
She's a mother.
I think we turned out all right.
She's a friend.
Our mothers could tell stories.
No, Vadim. No, seriously. Go look up the definition of woke. There's nothing wrong with woke. It's the overly woke, overly PC people. Not being woke. Let me read you the definition. You guys are just too close-minded.
Paul Gosler from the Stars here. Great Found is here. You can watch the premiere of Found Thursday, October 3rd on NBC and Peacock. Early opening final.
Okay, woke. Broader awareness of social inequalities such as racial injustice, sexism, and denial of LGBT rights. That's all it means. It's just being aware of that sometimes those things happen in society. The problem is they carry it too far. That's why I call it overly woke. The people on the very far left just go crazy with it. They start claiming racism and sexism when it doesn't exist. And that's just as bad as being racist. So don't give me that go woke or don't go broke things. No, I just read you the definition. There's nothing wrong with that, being woke with that definition. It's just that you guys associate woke with what I call overly woke. Because I refuse to distort a definition like that. I criticize the very far left a lot, so I'll just be happy about that. Bye, Top Gun. You leaving? Woke means waking up from a nap. Yeah. I just woke up. I'm woke. What's up, Mark? Mark, you got to learn how to spell your name right. Isn't that like the Spanish or German spelling?
She won the 100 from 97 at the age of 30 to pick up her 5th Olympic medal. Wasn't even going to swim it, so her coach kind of persuaded her, you know what, you should get in there and do it. She did. She won it. Now she's the favorite of the 50 and could come home with a couple of goals. You have been
My name is Biblical. No, Biblical's the K, dude. I'm named after a saint. My middle name is named after another saint, Saint Damien.
The Aussies leading the gold medal count over the United States heading into this night with 7, the U.S. with 4, but that could change by the end of the night.
All right, we got another final.
Really at the end of the night, as Kasia Bosik of Poland comes out. We talked about how Sjöström is 30. Bosik is 32, also a 5-time Olympian. When you talk about a late bloomer.
No, that's a different Damien. That's I-E-N. I'm spelled D-A-M-I-A-N. I'm named after Saint Damien. He took care of lepers, then he got leprosy himself. That's the spelling there. My middle name. All these women look like they're 6 foot tall. Oh, they got height privilege. Remember, they got height privilege. Those judges look so serious. Walsh sisters are 6. I know they're all like my niece. She was at a disadvantage. She was in the breaststroke. She was 3-time state champ, but she was only 5'4". And she was in the freestyle too.
Was third. They go 1, 2, 3 as expected.
Long on the finish, and not Bosik right there, but and again, not very fast. It's a very pedestrian-like time of 24.
Oh yeah, I saw that video, and Kelsey Plum looks at her like, Really? What are you talking about?
Second semi, Dan. Here's the start from behind. You see Jack there to the left? The 32-year-old can still get off the blocks with a best number 0.66 on the reaction.
Yeah, 32. You can.
Nice job for her. Great underwater dolphin kick. Pops up a little sooner than Jack. Jack stays underwater. But you take
I don't think she even smiled, Vadim. She looked confused to me, like, what the hell are you talking about? Asia Wilson's annoying.
separated. Bostic and Usain and Jack back.
She's getting more endorsements than she deserves right now.
Close semi. All three of those should be safe into the final.
That sounds pretty familiar. The numbers.
Sisters, the sisters have to because they're in a minority, I guess. They have to look out for each other.
Well, you've got the 30-year-old from Sweden over there on the left. Gretchen Walsh ready to go as well in the second semi.
All right. Second semi.
Tiana Stewart, to defend her gold medal against her biggest rivals.
I know. I agree. That's why I said this in one of our videos. I said they want diversity, but not when it comes to having diversity of white women in the league. Then they don't. Then the diversity is not good. It's only diversity for when it's to their advantage, or even diversity for heterosexuals. And I don't care about anyone's sexuality, but you shouldn't. Like, ask Candace Wiggins what it's like to be a heterosexual in that league. I agree, Mr. Terrible. I want them to be fair, but they're not. Oh, thank you, German. Skeet shooting, really? Who she play for? I don't remember. I can look it up. Are you asking who or are you telling us who? Guess who? Candace Wiggins is the one that did the interview where she said that 99% of the league is lesbian and they gave her a hard time for being straight. Yeah, she said I was, upfront about my sexuality, said public about it, and that didn't sit well with people. She's an attractive woman too. Maybe that's why they were upset at her, because she didn't want interest in the women. Oh, really? God, I wouldn't want to play for Reeve. What a disgusting individual.
Anticipation building for another race for Katie Ledecky coming up in the final of the 800. She'll go for the 4 feet. Only other swimmer that has done it, only one, Michael Phelps, who did it 04 to 16. So that is ahead. Sarah Schweitzer moment has come up here in the second semifinal.
Katie Ledecky has
the 100.
What? Does she have 8 gold?
The other night, and all you have to do, Rowdy, is look at her.
So she will tie the if Katie Ledecky wins this, she'll tie the Russian gymnast for most by a woman, 9 golds. I think she will, but she's still going to be short because she's got 17 medals. Yeah, I mean, it isn't that they're lesbian. It's that they're a majority in that league and are taking advantage of it. That's what I get. I don't care what anybody's sexuality is. And my eldest brother's gay. I got 4 brothers and a sister. What upsets me is they care about people's sexuality. So they're a bunch of hypocrites.
And Gretchen picked up a silver in the relay. So this could be a very big night for the Walsh family.
I think it's just a bad league. I think they're just bad people in the league. I don't know if it's because of race, sexuality, cattiness, jealousy, envy, athletes, whatever. They're just a lot of unlikable people in that league.
He has been swimming so well here all summer long, and will be a big factor on that relay a little bit.
I agree, Vadim.
What do you gather from what you see from Sjostrom at age 30?
You know, I think she's unheralded as one of the best female swimmers in history. She has to be considered on that Mount Rushmore. Individual gold, that's the first measure. Check. Longevity, check, check, check. World records, check. I mean, underrated in so many cities of the world.
And it's really been racking up these medals, as you said, mostly individually. I mean,
Yes.
not a lot of success in the relays through the years.
Gretchen Walsh. Let's go, Gretchen.
Rack up some medals with all the events. So there's Sjostrom in the middle of the pool in lane 4, right next to Gretchen Walsh.
I root for every American except for 12. And they're all on the same team. And one coach. I don't root for one coach. They play tomorrow at 11:15. I couldn't sell tickets. I've rooted for every American in my whole history of watching the Olympics since 1968 that I was at. I probably watched the 64 Olympics, but can't remember them. Whether my dad would have, my mother would have watched it. I can remember the 68 Olympics. Yeah, most of them are like proud to be Americans and proud to be representing the country. So I root for them. If they're going to say that, they're going to say things like that. I go, hey, I'll root for you then. I don't know. I don't find the men's team as unlikable as you do, but yeah, I don't agree with you. Kerr, you might not like Kerr's politics, but again, he's not a mean person. Like Reeves is a mean, jealous, petty person. You just don't like Kerr because you don't like his politics. He's still a nice guy. You just don't like his politics. Reeves is just an evil person. There's a big difference to me. Nuss hasn't played August 5th. Well, she's fun to watch, isn't she? Wow. What a talent. 5'6". She plays like she's 6 foot.
One of the greatest female sprinters in the history of the sport.
I'm trying to think of a bigger 50-meter free favorite that we've had in the Olympics.
The French, yeah. What the other two? There were two teams. Siberia. How do you pronounce that country? Siberia and Spain. Where's what's her name? She corrected me earlier. They were both 2-0 in their pool, but they have to play each other. So that'll be another team that'll be 3-0. Let me look at the standings again.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. Thanks to the Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 3% cash back on her purchase after choosing the online shopping category. So whether you're gearing up for the Olympic Games or chasing greatness at home, get the card that rewards you for saving the day.
It may look like 10 seconds to you, but it looks like a lifetime of work to me.
More medal events still to come. We're going back to the pool momentarily. You see our entire schedule over the track. A little bit of swimming coming up here over the next hour and change. But the water here at Stade de France is the big story. You see from that shot, that aerial, the helicopter, there's some moisture on the lens. That has made the circle very wet at the shot put. And we're getting right down to the end of this competition, and we've had a lot of fouling in the 4th and 5th rounds. Meantime, Sha'Carri Richardson getting ready in the call room. She's set to go to the women's 100-meter final at 3:20 Eastern. And right after that, we're going to get you back to the pool.
All right, so I looked it up. Spain's 3-0. They're a plus 10 point differential, which is not that impressive. So it looks like France is. They're playing Germany tomorrow, U.S. Hope they lose, but.
Three epic performances
France is a plus 42. So in Spain, there's only a plus 10, but they beat Serbia. So Spain's 3-0 now. But Spain's probably going to play France in the semi, so they're probably not playing Spain. They're going to get some easier team.
Shadows of the greatness that is Ryan Krauser, but we cannot overlook how special that man is.
Oh, really? In beach volleyball? Yeah, beach volleyball teams are good. Jeez.
Paris, he has won a medal at every one of them. The most consistent American shot putter in history, and the greatest shot putter in history, has won his third consecutive Olympic gold.
Yeah, well, France probably has to beat Spain in the semis. I don't know who the Americans are. Shakira Richardson? Well, from what I understand, Richardson wouldn't be interested in you because she's a lesbian.
Action has been hot, and it will continue to be with the final of the women's 100 meters looming. And before that, it's going to be the final of the mixed 4x400 meter relay.
All right. Good race.
An event that just exudes energy and fun and variety.
An event that exudes energy. My God. Why does it exude energy?
For gold, silver, and bronze for just the second time in Olympic history. Oliver fifth in their heat. They were the last team to make it into this final. It's Belgium.
They were third in their heat in a national record. They're making their second Olympic appearance in this event. They were fifth in Tokyo.
Joueurs 5, ils ont établi le record du mondial en série en 3:07:41 les États-Unis d'Amérique.
All right, there's our all-white 4x400. Oh, all black 4x400. World record holders.
As of 24 hours ago. And we need to remind you what went down in that heat. Because it was quite surprising. It was staggeringly fast as Caitlin Brown ran the anchor leg and just blew everybody away. The competition wasn't even close. There's that world record that was set. It's great to see this Paulson back, by the way. However, it wasn't without drama. In the exchange zone,
Yeah, we did a video on that, but I haven't edited it yet. He was puking. He said he drank water. I don't know what he's doing, drinking water when he's competing. Femke Bo's better than me. Yeah, she's gonna give Sydney a hard time. She ran a nice time in the European Championship, but it's still she's like 4/10 off.
Made the same mistake that Team USA made in Tokyo. It was the official that actually called her back and put her in the right spot. Leland could have been out of this race. You have one job when you line up for Team USA on that second leg. It is first to be in the right spot.
You got an official right there. Why don't you just ask the official, where am I in the right spot?
She really messed up. The good news is she recovered. They ran well. She ran amazingly. That's why she's here. But man, it was really, really close.
It was epic. I didn't see the game, but I saw they had scored, so I went back and go to that channel, rewound, and watched the score. The goal was awesome by Rodman. My God, it was a good move and a good shot. Noon on Tuesday. Mr. Terrible, remind me on Monday. I try to go on early if that's the case.
3 seconds faster than the second best time that was run yesterday.
Yeah, Femke's really good. She also runs in the 4x400 relay too. I like relay races. Soccer's overrated. I don't like soccer, so to me it's overrated too. It's too boring. There was one goal the entire game, but I heard it was a physical game.
Not so wide open for Team USA. You talk about that 3-second difference. Well, she could be the difference. They are the world champions.
There's Femke Bol.
They were fourth in Tokyo, and man, if you haven't seen Femke Bol race yet, she is the second fastest woman of all time at 400-meter hurdles, and she runs really well on relay.
Jamaica on the inside in 2. Then Poland, Belgium, and the US right in the middle in 5. The home nation in 6. Netherlands, Great Britain, and Italy on the outside in 9.
So the men go first and third, I guess.
Female, male, female is the order. Mixed 4x400 relay away. 3 medals on the line. Let's go. That's Vernon Norwood kicks it off.
Yeah, Femke's running either, probably fourth. You better have a lead. Pull his hat. I didn't notice. That was his. I didn't see when they came out.
Exactly what he did yesterday. It doesn't seem like he's in the mix, but look at how he finishes. The United States coming right into contention and into the lead now. They're the first. Shamir Little in the right spot this time. She grabs the baton and up she goes. And the reward for this team for breaking the world record yesterday in the semifinals, nobody got substituted out, but the rest of the world is a little closer so far. How close was the next best nation yesterday? It was France, 3 seconds in arrears of the US. But here comes the Netherlands with Lieke Klaver. Lieke Klaver was on the World Championship 4x4 for the Netherlands, and she has now caught Shamir Little and is going to try to pass her in the home straightaway.
This is where Team USA ran away with it yesterday. Shamir Little was able to open up for Team USA.
Come on, Shamir, let's go.
To make a huge move now, which is what you want to see second leg do, because when she's running that fast,
Get him that lead.
to get out quicker, widening that gap.
And that's Bryce Deadman who grabs the baton. He said, this is nothing like Tokyo. I can't believe how loud it is here in Stade de France.
USA. Oh, he didn't have much of a lead. Uh-oh. He's got to save some for his kick.
You love to see on the relay, it is so competitive. The range is starting to fall on these athletes now too, and they're fighting. They're looking to hand off to the youngster. Caitlin Brown, only 19 years old, and gonna get this thing, and she's not gonna be clear of the field like she was in the semi.
Jonathan Sipor of Belgium has run a brilliant third leg. It's on now. The United States of America.
Go.
19-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina. Caitlin Brown hits the gas. Caitlin Brown has to have the faith of the U.S. coaches. To put somebody this young to anchor in the Olympic Games means they trust her. Let's see if she's going to reward this trust.
She's running it exactly like she did yesterday. She has her foot on the gas the entire time, but let's keep an eye on Beth Cabal, who's now moving from fourth into third position.
And don't ignore Amber Anning from Arkansas. She was part of that 1, 2, 3, 4 sweep of the NCAAs. But so far, Canada's done a job. Caitlin Brown.
Oh, here comes Femke Ball. Oh, no. Oh. Femke Ball. Americans get a world record and then lose the next day. Oh. I was scared of her. I've seen her run before. I saw her run in the World Championships. This is the second fastest 400 ever.
Where have we seen that before? Last year, World Championships in the traditional 4x4. Femke Bol fought and
You love her. She's not attractive, but you guys got weird taste. Her face is kind of average looking. She's kind of no shape.
She was flat on her face here at the World Championships, but she had to lead, and we have never seen her falter. This is what we traditionally see from Femke Bol. What a run out of! I can't wait to see her time. It had to be 48 low because she was well off the pace. And you have to imagine Caitlin Brown was 49. Caitlin Brown.
Oh my God, what a kick that was.
47.93 on the split. What is she gonna do at 400 meter hurdles?
I'm not a hater. She's not attractive. She's an average looking woman. Why would seriously?
The Netherlands just missed the world record that was set yesterday with the second fastest time
You want to see attractive women is that gymnast yesterday, the Brazilian gymnast, Rebecca Andrea. That's an attractive woman.
Check this out and watch this epic finish from Becca Ball.
Oh, I was afraid she was going to do that.
Way back there, and she is just closing ground and passing athletes.
All credit to Kaylin Brown, the 19-year-old. This is a hard spot to be in. At 49.2 is the best leg that they've
She's like cruising.
tonight. But when you're going up against a juggernaut like Becca Ball, who has run 50 seconds over hurdles, holding her off is a tall order, and she did her best. But Becca Ball,
God.
47.93 for redemption for her country on the biggest stage in the world. Look at them cheering her on. What a special moment for the Netherlands.
It's a totally different podium from Tokyo 3 years ago. The Netherlands gold, the United States silver, and Team Great Britain bronze.
I'll take Rebecca Andrea. She's the best looking of the gymnasts. She's a Brazilian woman. Yeah, is she going to run in the regular 400? God, she looks like she's at 2 gears quicker than faster than anybody else.
These are the moments that you cherish at the Olympics. When countries come together like this, they get to celebrate moments.
Oh, she's not Mr. Terrible. Mr. Terrible, I don't know. Don't hook me up with any women. Biles cuter than Rebecca Andrea, the Brazilian woman? Wow.
Becca Ball gets to ring the bell after she anchored her nation to gold in the mixed 4x400 meter relay. And you're not going to have to wait.
Andrea's ugly. You're kidding. Go to her Instagram account. Go to her Instagram account. It's like, look at her photos.
It's gold for the Netherlands, silver for the United States. And
I love Simone Biles, but she's only like somewhat cute. She's nothing. She's not very cute. I'd say Jordan Childs is cuter.
You just saw it. Sub 48 anchor leg. That's the
You know, less for women.
Can you imagine the confidence that
You
she's
should
gonna
respect.
have? That's the kind of start you want to have to your Olympics. To go out and
All right, Mr. Terrible. You are terrible, though. I will agree with that part.
That's going to be her chief competitor. We're going to see that Becca Ball, and man, what a great way for her to start her Olympics with a gold medal.
I can't wait for the 400 hurdles.
Silver for the United States.
Femke Bol is like hitting her peak, and so is Sydney.
It's gold for the Netherlands.
What a finish, Femke Bol for the Netherlands. The U.S. medal, their 11th on this day, the 4th silver on the day. Sha'Carri Richardson.
We got 11 medals already today?
We got the track in about 15 minutes. We're about 2 minutes away from swimming. We got to the shot put at the very end. I want to go back and show you what happened with Joe Kovacs. This is what we're showing you the swimming. Brian Krauser was the winner. His earlier throw held up. He had 6 shots at it. This is the last one for Kovacs. Still for the last 2 years, off the podium with the slick conditions, under pressure, comes up with his best throw, moves him up to silver medal position for the 3rd consecutive games. It's a Peyton Otterdahl from Minnesota off
Wow.
the podium.
Poor Joe Kovacs. He keeps losing to the guy, the greatest shot putter of all time.
Again, for the 3rd straight game, going gold. And so
We got 11 medals already today.
the women's triple jump is going on. American and
All right, so Sean Johnson, I agree with. I remember Sean Johnson.
How good was Netherlands going nuts a moment ago? The U.S. taking silver here. It is the women's 200 IM here momentarily. The big race.
It's a good day. Good day for Olympics.
Final in about 13 minutes. Big tracks running a couple of minutes late. The women's 800 free with Katie.
I remember Sean Johnson.
As well. The decathlon, the final event, the 1,500 meters. That will close out with the mixed 4x100 meter medley relay in the pool with the United States trying to get another medal in that one. All part of this gold rush weekend of 50 medals. Exciting stuff. And the rain has impacted Victoria track and field significantly over the last 30 minutes.
A lot of rain.
As well. If you're just joining us here on this afternoon, it's been a crazy afternoon, an exciting afternoon as well. It started
all these lane sheets, all this good stuff. It started with the U.S. women's soccer team winning in extra time to move on to the semifinals for women's soccer. U.S. men's basketball team had a dominant performance. They're going to be the #1 team in the 8 that go on in basketball to the knockout phase. That will start coming up in a couple of days here in Paris. So the track is hot. We get Sha'Carri Richardson in about 13 minutes running in the 100-meter final. But right now to one of the big events of the night over in the pool. And we send you to Dan Hicks and Rowdy Gaines at Montefontaine.
Huge night for the Americans, especially women's 200 IM. This one has been circled on the Olympic calendar for a long time. The silver and bronze medalists, Kate Douglas and Alex Walsh, just a while ago being ushered out by the cowbells. We've got an Australian in the field in this final.
The Australians don't like our cowbell.
As we continue to look at the Australian and U.S. medal count, but on the minds of Douglas and Walsh, it's take care of business because there's also a 17-year-old from Canada who just might be the favorite. But out comes Kate Douglas. Took gold in the 200 press to pick up her first Olympic gold. The 22-year-old from Pelham, New York, one of the most versatile swimmers in the world, has a gold.
Kate Douglas, let's go, Kate.
Olympic medal to her name now after she took bronze in this event in Tokyo. And there is McIntosh. And the winner of the last 7 Olympic 400 IM races has also won.
McIntosh looks serious.
IM. And that is exactly what McIntosh is trying to do. 3 medals for her, all individual. A couple of medals. And there's Walsh.
It's going to be a good race.
In Paris, she looked fresh, relaxed, and was the #1 qualifier after she took silver in this event 3 years ago in Tokyo. The 23-year-old from Nashville, Tennessee. In lane 4, Katie McEwen, not to be counted out, up there in lane 1. First in history to sweep the backstroke events twice. She's a 5-time Olympic gold medalist.
First class threads.
Canada is in lane 2. Could be a huge night for Canada. And then it's Kate Douglas in lane
Yeah, I like the uniform.
Another Olympic medal, her 4th career would be next to Alex Walsh, who got that silver medal in Tokyo. And then it's Summer McIntosh right next to.
Wow, it's going to be a close race. You can already tell.
In lane 6 from Great Britain, she was 4th in Tokyo with a 5 returning finalist from Tokyo. Louise Tate in lane 7, the second teenager in the field. And lane 8 is empty. There was a late medical withdrawal. Ella Ramsey was scheduled to swim in lane 8 at the bottom of the pool, but it is empty. As Ella notified officials very late before this final. So here we go, Rowdy. How expected to unfold.
Well, let's take one at a time. It's at the 12th flawless in the semifinals, right there in the middle of the pool. Top qualifier. Summer McIntosh is the best.
Let's go, USA.
For 75% of the race. You might say the same thing for Kate Douglas, but both of them have glaring weaknesses. Douglas in the backstroke, McIntosh in the breaststroke.
It was Douglas 1, McIntosh 2nd as they hit the backstroke.
This is where Kate Douglas has to absolutely attack.
What's the down lows on what? What's the down low on what, Mark? Rain delay on track? Uh-oh. That's coming down too hard. They didn't want to run it anymore. They don't want to run the 100 when it's that wet. We're going to have to wait, it looks like, for the 100-meter. It's the right thing to do. Who wants them to run when it's raining hard? Get a good turn. Get a good turn. Go, Kate. Uh-oh, McIntosh is coming. McIntosh is going to beat her. I can see it right now. Another silver medal and bronze medal for the U.S. Oh. Walsh only ended up with a bronze. McIntosh, 17 years old, man. Imagine 4 years from now how many medals she's gonna get. She's already crushing people now.
What an Olympic Games for McIntosh. 4 medals here. 3 of them gold, all individual races.
Oh, you watched the reteat at nighttime?
And a little bit more for a cushion. Douglas just waited a little bit too long. Walsh looked good all the way until the last 10 meters. I saw it coming with McIntosh, man. I literally saw it coming and I said, you're not going to beat her. You're not going to beat her. The last 25.
Yeah.
Lane 4, which is Alex Walsh, is currently under review for a backstroke to breaststroke turn, so we're waiting.
Oh, really? Uh-oh.
Results on Alex Walsh here. And the disqualification is confirmed on Alex Walsh.
Oh, my God.
Again, it was the turn that we talked about.
She hasn't seen it.
Oh.
She just saw it. It had not popped up on the board there. That's Walsh.
Apparently did not finish the backstroke on her back rally. We'll take a look at it, I'm sure. Kate Douglas with her arm around her. There's the review on video.
Yeah, she rolls over, Dan. Right there.
Oh.
That's vertical. That's the problem. The head has to come back, and it cannot go past that 90-degree mark, basically, with the head.
Excellent. What excellent update for nothing. What do you? I'm confused. Oh, the round 3 is out. Oh my God, the poor lady.
So final results in the women's 200 IM.
Oh.
McIntosh puts away another medal for third individual.
DQ.
Douglas with another medal, the silver, and Alex Walsh had finished in that third spot, but
Hello?
disqualified. So Australia's Kaylee McEwen would get another
Hello?
medal for Australia. Mike, back to you as summer celebrates to go.
What is okay?
This Summer Olympics continues.
Yeah, I'm watching the Olympics. What are you doing? Oh, well, the Olympics are on. They got just swimming, and they're going to have the 100-meter dash with the women, Shakira Richardson, but it's delayed because of the rain. It's supposed to be at 3:20.
We're going to take you back to track and field momentarily, and I can tell you that
You're still babysitting your niece. Wants to know if Rob's really sick. Oh, yeah, I'm watching the Olympics. I'm live on my channel right now. All right, bye.
Jamaican national record holder. She's got a 15-meter jump to her credit.
I'll be right back.
Again, can't get it any closer than that. As she steps through these phases, a little bit shorter the first phase than Thea, but look how she extends through the next 2. And now close to that leader position.
Every Jamaican gold medal in track and field has come in the sprints or the relays, and Ricketts now in second place overall. Here, still in the early rounds, American Jasmine Moore is currently in third as the women's triple jump continues. Sha'Carri Richardson goes through her mental preparation for the biggest race of her life. There has always been the asterisk there with her about not getting to an Olympics, but she is now, and so is her teammate, Twanisha T.T. Terry.
Her first Olympic Games should be on the outside of the lane 9, where her training partner Sha'Carri Richardson won the world title last year in Budapest.
It is the first time since 2012 that the U.S. put all 3 women into a 100-meter final. And this is Melissa Jefferson.
She's made finals before. She made the 2022 World Championship final, where she finished in 8th. And she won her semifinal and looked good doing it.
Can you imagine coming to the Olympics as a teenager? Well, that's the situation here for Jamaica's Tia Clayton.
16 years ago, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price burst onto the scene at the Beijing Olympics and blew away the field to win in her first Olympic final. That's what Tia Clayton is trying to do this evening.
Representing Team Great Britain, this is Daryl Nita.
One of 3 women to make it back from the Tokyo final. She was 8th in the Tokyo final. And now she's made her 2nd consecutive Olympic 100-meter final 8.
Who's next? It's one of the time qualifiers. And at her 4th Olympics and becoming the first Swiss woman to achieve that is Majunga Kambunji.
She was in the final in Tokyo 3 years ago. She has been the best runner in the history of Switzerland.
In her mid-30s, but still in devastating form and speed, is Cote d'Ivoire's Marie-Josée Tarlou-Smith.
The fastest African ever. At the last Olympics, she ran slower in the final than she did in the first round. But she's more experienced now, and she has a definite chance at a medal.
You may just be looking at a gold medalist. She's certainly going to be vying for it. From St. Lucia, it's Julian Alfred.
Nobody looked better in the semifinal round. And I think she's the woman to beat despite the presence of the world champion, Sha'Carri Richardson.
This is the moment that she's been thinking of, dreaming about. But it's now a reality. Here comes the world champion, America's Sha'Carri Richardson.
She has to have a flawless race. If she commits any unforced errors, she's going to hand the Olympic title to somebody else. She's right in the middle of it in lane 7. Next to her is Julian Alfred, who I said looked the best in the semifinal rounds.
You can say it's 100 meters in a straight line, therefore rather straightforward. But Sha'Carri's path to this moment has been anything but. However, it's her journey along that path that has prepared her for this moment.
She got a tough bout coming up against this other woman. So the woman came out of nowhere. I don't know, even she wasn't even in the World Championships last year.
For Sha'Carri, it's a family affair, and she now has a shot to not only be a world champion, but be an Olympic gold medalist.
Those nails are too long. Get rid of, just shorten them. Just take them off for the finals. I told her to do that. Like she's got jewelry, she's got hair, she's got nails. Just this is so, it's so silly. Yeah, this is the final. It's so insane to have jewelry, like she's wearing jewelry in a race that's decided by 1/100th of a second. Oh, that woman is on a roll. That woman won by easily. Where did this woman come from? She wasn't at the World Championships last year.
Sha'Carri wins silver. Melissa Jefferson bronze.
Oh, Bronze she got
Team USA. It's an exceptional night for the small Caribbean nation of St. Lucia. Fewer than 200,000 people from St. Lucia. They just celebrated 45th Independence Day last February. 238 square miles. That's the size of Tucson, Arizona. And yet, the Caribbean dominance of this event continues. Jamaica just won 4 in a row dating back to 08, and now St. Lucia gets it done. And this was no contest. It was not close. She looked the best through the rounds, and she dominated this Olympic final. So St. Lucia, your first ever medal in the Olympics is gold. Brought to you by Julian Alfred. And it's an Olympic silver medal.
Maybe she'll learn her lesson and take off her jewelry, her nails, her hair.
World Championship. And what a night for Team USA. Her teammate and training partner, Melissa Jefferson, in her first Olympics as well. She wins bronze. 3 first-time Olympians. All of them are leaving with Olympic 100-meter medals. Richardson, Jefferson, and Alfred. The way that Julian Alfred has been starting through these rounds, you knew she was going to be a problem, but the way she looked in the semifinal, nobody else in this field seemed like they had an answer, and it's why I was pretty comfortable in picking her as the favorite here, despite the presence of Sha'Carri Richardson, the world champion. Here's another look. Julian Alfred, the middle of this race was devastating. She gained all the space she would need, and nobody really got close.
I'd like to see her on dry track, what her time would be.
The NCAA triple last year, 60, 100, and 200. Who trains and lives in Austin, Texas. She's a Longhorn like our Sonia Richards-Ross. Is now the Olympic 100-meter champion, and with that comes the title, fastest woman in the world. Check this out. There's been a watch party in St. Lucia, and they are about to go crazy. When Julian Alfred wins the nation's first Olympic medal, and it's a gold one. Hello, you have returned to an island nation as an Olympic medal winner. What is it like? What's her life going to be like? I don't have gold. I'm telling you this. There is going to be an island-wide motorcade, the likes of which has never been seen in St. Lucia. Well done, Sha'Carri Richardson. Silver in Paris. This is the first time the United States is going to get 2 medals at the same Olympic Games in the 100 since '96 when Devers and Torrance did it. Jefferson and Sha'Carri Richardson will be on the second and third rung of the Olympic 100-meter podium.
Yeah, but where was this woman at the World Championships the last 2 years?
Julian Alfred from the very start gets out there, holds everyone off, brings St. Lucia its first ever Olympic medal, and it is gold. So back to the track in a little bit as the decathlon's going to wrap up. Meantime, we're going to get you to the pool.
10.72. Richardson's 10.87.
The thrilling scene inside the pool. And Katie Ledecky coming up in the women's 800-meter free. So a couple races back-to-back where United States athletes have a chance to win gold. And they worked hard in the first one. And in the last one, you saw just really Sha'Carri Richardson not get off to that same start. That was very similar to what we saw in the 100-meter semifinals as well. If you were not with us about an hour and a half ago, that was the
Yeah, she goes to the University of Texas.
As well as Alfred. And the guys mentioned it before. University of Texas is where she runs, so great American tie there. And St. Lucia, the Windward Islands, having a very special night in the triple jump, as a matter of fact. There is an athlete also from one of the Windward
That's her
Islands.
personal best in the rain.
Opportunity to win a gold medal there. So big night in that regard. We're going to get to the long jump final, the triple jump final, I should say, for the women. The other race back out the track in a little bit. But now we switch our attention over to the pool. Katie Ledecky trying with the same event for the fourth consecutive time. The women's 800-meter freestyle coming up right now with Dan Hicks and Robbie King.
She won the World Indoor Championships in the 60 meters.
For that 4 feet, rare 4 feet, only one other swimmer has done it, Michael Phelps. But this was Summer McIntosh coming to the wall for their third individual gold in the women's 200 IF. She's also got a silver. She is the undisputed female star. There's her mom, Jill. Her dad, they kind of hang out of that hallway before it's finally over, and they go crazy. And Melissa Stark had a chance to catch up with a 17-year-old Canadian star.
Canadian swimmer, 3 gold medals. When you hear that, what goes through your mind?
It means the world. I mean, it's so surreal to think back when I was so little girl.
Okay, so she was 5th at the World Championships. She just gotten faster in the last year. That's all.
It's an honor, really.
Is this week going in exactly according to plan?
I mean, going in, you never know what to expect out of games. There's so many variables that are completely out of your control. But yeah, I couldn't really ask for anything else more in this moment. And I know this is just all my training, all the hours I put in to lead up to now.
And how did you come back on that final lap?
I mean, I was just pure adrenaline. I could barely even see the girls.
Rome would have never allowed this.
But I know how to just keep going, keep going.
I think she goes to school at Texas.
Get on the podium and to see that I got gold is pretty special.
Congratulations.
Well, Summer McIntosh building what could be a legendary career. And there is a goat, the legend of swimming for a long, long time. And this is the race to the day in which it started. August 3rd, 2012, when Ledecky as a 15-year-old.
Yeah, at the World Championship, she was 5th at the 100 and 4th in the 200. So she just missed medals twice. So she just got faster over the last year. She's 23 years old. She's hitting her peak, I guess. I don't remember in the World Championship because he didn't come in first, second, or third. Because I watched the World Championship bout.
Ledecky off the top, but we're talking about how this race unfolds in just a moment. So there is Titmus, the 23-year-old from Australia who took gold in the 400 free, backing up that gold that she won in Tokyo. And there is
She just looks like she's. Oh yeah, she was right behind Shelley Price in a 10.92. That was no wait.
outside chance as a podium threat.
She had a 10.93 in the finals. She just got a lot faster. 3/10 she caught up. All right. That wasn't close. Here comes the GOAT. Titmus wants a boob job for Christmas.
As we foreshadow that strategy, Rowdy, to maybe the last 200 meters of this race, you feel it is absolutely imperative that Ledecky has a little bit of a lead with 200 meters left because Titmus has incredible closing speed.
Well, let's back it up for just a second. But you're right. You're right.
Titmus is going to gave her a little bit of a race 3 years ago, but she's never lost to her.
She's got to press that pace in that middle 400 dance, that 300 to 600 mark. She's got to lose Titmus because you're right. If Titmus is there at the 600, I think she can take down Ledecky.
She showed that speed in
Tokyo. If you aren't getting faster, you aren't cheating. And she didn't really come out of nowhere. She was 5th at the World Championships, and she lost to like all 3 Jamaicans and Shakira Richardson. So she was, but she won that easily. And maybe Shakira Richardson will learn her lesson. I think she has 4 things that slow her down: jewelry, nails, hair, and implants. Bad attitude. I agree. It's better than it was when she got what happened 3 years ago. But you're right. Her attitude's not the best. I like the way she runs, though. I like the power, how she runs. She just likes like a train.
In the same individual event. These are athletes across the Olympic program. And Vincent Hancock in the United States today became the
She's right on her tail. She's not going to be pulling away from. It's not going to be an easy race.
four other Americans, Hancock along with Al Morter in the discus, Carl Lewis in the long jump, and Michael Phelps in the 200 IM. So that is the legacy that Ledecky continues to build here. And there's Ledecky just ahead of Tippins. It's the fourth different coach.
She's never beaten her, but she's given her a little bit of a closer race each time.
The longtime coach of Tippins, and you couldn't be any different, those two guys.
Oh, the Titmus coach is a hot dog. He's always wanted you woke a monster. Yeah. The coach shouldn't have told the public what she said. That was private. But we all knew that's how she was going to take it. So not a big deal. I just hope they lose. Let's hope France kicks their butt. I don't know. That's the coach of Sitmus, his coach. He's always trying to get attention for himself. He's always jumping up and down and screaming and yelling. It's kind of annoying. Wow. This is going to be a close race, guys. She might not win this one. Titmus is really tough, too. Oh, I don't like this. There's no real lead there.
Tippins a little faster on the second 50. So Tippins Dan is doing a great job in building the 100. But then he's taking 42 strokes per 50. Tippins cruising in with a 38 strokes per 50. Remember, the more strokes you take, the more energy you're expending. Ledecky's taking 4 more strokes than Tippins.
Ledecky looking for a 9th Olympic gold medal. That would put her in a tie for second most golds in Olympic history.
She hasn't lost in the 800 in a major event in since 2013 or something.
But she's got to hold off Tippins here. 300 meters to go.
Tippins is actually beating Ledecky into the wall, but I get a feeling that Ledecky's having a little bit better streamline coming off the wall, but this is too close. It's so tight, man. Tippins is one of the best closers in history.
I am a little concerned for Katie here. I love Katie, but Titmus is better at the short distances.
It looks like Katie Ledecky might have about a body length on her now.
We'll check it out with 200 meters left coming up. When Katie won the 1,500 gold here, she said we're finally at a race where I thought was.
She hasn't lost since 2012 in the 800, Katie Ledecky, in a major event.
Ready to go out and win this race. So, with just a little ways to go, we'll see what position she is in here. The lead has been lengthened.
And I love the way Paige Madden is looking.
Oh, she's got a little bit of a lead now.
But look at the American right now. Like, man, Case for third in the bronze. And Ledecky took off on that 100.
She had that lead that we said she needed to have at the 600 meter mark. So we'll see if Tippins can bring it back for Australia.
Go, Katie.
She took off on that middle 100 right there. Look at Paige Madden.
Although Ledecky is looking.
Oh, look at that. Another American woman right in there.
She may go by Tippins right now.
Madden.
50 meters left to go. But Tippins is still not out of this.
Ledecky still has that body length lead over Tippins. Above her in lane 3, Paige Madden beginning to put a push on. Below Ledecky, the Americans at the 2 inch
Ahead of Australia, we might be getting it. Ledecky going to the wall here with a bell left. 2 lengths to go. Another 100 though, Dan. Titmus is so good to watch. 100. Don't count her out.
Wow, this will be great ending.
Titmus get to Ledecky though. I said Katie Ledecky was under 18, she would win this. She's got the lead. It seems to be a little more of a body language. Titmus is really going to have to put on that
Wow, what?
speed to catch Ledecky.
Look at Madden's up there too.
Here we go. Madden was right behind Titmus, just 2 tenths. So 2 Americans
Go, Katie.
get on the podium here. Titmus trying to reach for every ounce of energy she can to put on a late push. 25 meters left for Ledecky. Madden trying to pull up on the Aussie.
Come on, Madden, get the silver. Katie's got the gold.
Titmus in the end. And the 800
Again, she wins.
to a winner.
Madden's going to get the bronze.
Titmus with a silver. Madden with a bronze.
That's 9. That ties her. That ties her with the for most gold medals of all time by a woman in the Olympics. Good sportsmanship. I think Madden got its bronze.
Titmus had a personal best. And Ledecky,
Personal best for Madden.
good challenge that the Aussie could throw at her. Personal best by Paige Madden by more than 5 seconds. I didn't even look at the clock. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah, 8:11 flat. Oh, my God.
Every single time Ledecky gets to the full, history is at stake. Pretty much every time.
Hey, if they'd started the 1500 before, she'd have more gold medals.
She would have best man by 5 seconds.
I don't know. Am I ahead of you? I don't know. Yours must be slow. I'm on YouTube TV. I'm sorry, Mr. Turbo. I didn't know that. I'm just on YouTube TV has a delay on it too. Because when I was watching the draft, my friend with Yankee Doodle was talking to me on the phone. She was like 10 seconds ahead of me. Oh, really? Sorry. Rob's is real slow too. I don't know why there's such a delay.
The Texans are going to be flying tonight. I don't know what she's so tired about. I'm the one that's
Well, I don't know why mine's faster than yours. I don't know why mine's ahead of yours if you're on YouTube TV.
That's so fun, Dan. And if anybody would really know what this family is like, they are the sweetest people you'd ever want to know.
Misty, the low key.
Oh, so you think there's a delay through YouTube? I'm not even using the streaming service today. I'm just going straight through YouTube.
Coach in line, and there's the 4-peat for Ledecky. 14 total Olympic medals now. 9 golds for the incomparable Katie Ledecky, Mike.
I think that ties the record of.
Not just the best American woman swimmer of all time, you're also looking at the woman who's won the most gold medals in Olympic history. 9 for Katie Ledecky. We have more of that still to come.
I think she just tied a woman.
Join us later this evening. Meantime, want to get you right back to the track as this golden hour and a half continues and pick up the action there.
Ready to wrap up a wonderful night of track and field here at Stade de France. As we
So
look at how
Simone has to win. Simone has to win both events.
The world champion in 2019, a new record best longest row ever.
She has to win both because she has 7 right now. So she has to win both of her 2 remaining events to tie Ledecky.
For his life, trying to reach up and grab the gold medal here. Needed a big throw, but was only able to muster what we call a par. And watch on as Marcus Ruth, who has had an Olympic Games one can only dream about. He is on an absolute tear, about 300 points up on his personal best pace.
The javelin throw, that reminds me of like old Olympics, like from the original Olympics.
Lyndon Victor waited till the very end to put out his best effort. A fantastic throw, but after the carnage that was the pole vault, the javelin almost settled the medals, the colors and everything firmly in the grasps of these 3 gentlemen that we just saw.
So the one group that probably would have welcomed the rain for their
The Americans aren't doing that well.
2 days and 10 disciplines
Javelin.
athletes. The rain has subsided and the track is drying out, but underneath now the venue gearing up for this 1,500 meters straight. You've been in many of these situations. Most are just looking forward to the finish line, but for some now, as you said, looking for a possibility of being on the podium.
Yeah, you've been in a spot where you're trying to run your way into the medals, or you've got a medal already decided, but it doesn't matter. You're picking the same thing. Can we please get this started? Someone shoot the gun. Can we get to the starting line? And then as soon as that gun goes off, you can't wait for that last bell. But these men have had an unbelievable 2 days here in Paris. We've seen everything that the decathlon has to offer. Olympic decathlon bests.
Are you guys football fans? Because I'm going to start doing football videos right after the Olympics. I'm a big football fan. Our channel is not basketball. It's basketball, football, and of course the Olympics.
Marcus Ruth, the young 22-year-old Norwegian. Just an inspired 2 days here.
I saw that race about Femke Bol falling. All right, well, that's my favorite sport. So you'll get a lot of football videos out of me. I hope to build a football audience. I don't have a football audience right now because we just started doing videos in April. But I'm going to start building a football audience right after the Olympics. We're going to start doing football. Another medal for the U.S.
Gets its first ever medal, and the color is gold. Dale LaFon-Gatson wins the gold medal.
Jets, Packers, Eagles, and Bills. Oh my!
Competition over there against the elements as well. We also just got to see Jasmine Moore win the very first medal.
She's three-peat. It could happen. I mean, when you got a quarterback that can. If you're down by 6 and you need 7 points, he'll find a way. If you're down by 2 and he needs 3, he'll find a way. Patrick Mahomes, he could go down as the best quarterback of all time.
Inspired by Julian Alfred's performance in that 100 meters.
It has been a night for Texas Longhorn goals. In the span of just a few minutes, Brian Krauser take home the title, and Julian Alfred take home the title. And right now, Marcus Ruth only has a 2.5-second lead over Leo Neugebauer. Their talents in this discipline are a bit different. Ruth's personal best is a sizable advantage here in this 1,500, but you never know what can happen. We've seen the favorites go into events and not come out.
That's what must be on the mind of the 22-year-old as he prepares to step out with the opportunity to win Norway's first decathlon gold since 1920. And Neugebauer gets introduced here. Big German contingent in the stands. This crowd was full. They split the morning and afternoon sections with the men's decathlon.
Yeah, I thought they said that this other woman had 9.
And it was great atmosphere for these decathletes. Here now the Norwegian.
fans underneath the stadium right there. Felt like an eternity for these guys. It's been an incredibly long 2 days. Speed and power, athleticism, balance, mental toughness. Anybody can get through 1 day of a decathlon, but it really takes something special to get all the way to this starting line right here with the intent to run your heart out.
An important reminder at all these decathlon events that these athletes are not necessarily racing against each other. They are racing for time, and that is converted to a points value. And the victor behind the podium currently in that bronze medal position. This is the last event of the night because Kevin Mayer, who is the world record holder from France, was entered in the competition but was not able to.
You let her in. You let her in high school. You let her in.
Still filled here though. As these 20 men get underway for this long journey to the finish of their decathlon here.
It's a 1500 decathlon.
So we know how this race, I think, will play out. Aiden Owens, the Larry, is going to take it out incredibly hard. Nicholas Call and Yannick.
I ran track my freshman year.
Talented middle distance runners as the athletes go, and they're going to string this out, pull everything through, and everyone else that we've been talking about. It's going to kind of be looking at the clock, making sure they're staying within themselves as they go through the first lap. That's kind of a checkup, and then all the way through the half-mile mark to know exactly when they need to turn on the gas and empty the tank.
Owens the Letterman representing Puerto Rico, the homeland of his mother. He actually grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That was the NCAA champion at Arkansas.
That just puts
They're back in about sixth position, trying to make his way up the standings and finish strongly here. Heath Baldwin, who won the U.S. Olympic trials back there at about ninth.
so that puts Katie Ledecky fourth all time in most medals, man or woman, any country, and also tied for first in most golds by a woman, man, in any country. In the U.S., she holds the record now for 9, and she also has the most records, most medals for women in United States history with 14. Phelps is the leader, 28 total, 23 gold, and there's a gymnast that has 18, Larissa Latvinov. Little trivia for you.
You're feeling everything. You're feeling all of the stuff that you have been through the last 2 days. You're feeling every single event.
You're like Fugits. Is there any more events in swimming, or is that done for the day? Let me just see what it says here. Men's decathlon final. It's right now. Oh, there's another 4x100 medley relay. So there's another race coming up. So there's still another race in swimming. 4x100 medley relay final. Mixed. All right. That'll be men and women, I guess. It's a new event. I think it just added it.
Rosen's got a bit of a lead, a little bit more class in this event, and Rosen's just going to try to hang on. I'm really proud of what Harrison Williams is doing right here as well. Putting all of it out there, running a race of his life so far. He's got 300 meters to the finish, and here he goes, moving to the outside.
28-year-old from Memphis, Tennessee. Competed collegiately for Stanford, had a year off to battle back from injury. He's got 200 meters to go here this stadium brings it home.
And as that's happening, Sandra Stockheim is imploring Marcus Ruth, turning around, yelling at him, saying, come on, we're almost there.
Well, there's one guy's.
Come to the finish. Nicholas Paul Brashoff, that decathlon Olympic best in the javelin, will be the first to line at 4:15. Williams will finish strongly here as well. You're going to see it on the legs here. These decathletes, they are left everything out there on the track. And now the 22-year-old Marcus Ruth. Not going to worry about the Australian. He just needed to finish ahead of the German. And he is the Olympic champion in the decathlon.
It's a familiar sight. After the 2-day battle.
All right, they got one more race to go.
The rain, sweat, blood, and tears. And that man right there, that we call him a youngster. Decathlon used to be.
Yeah, well, that's the key, Vadim. You got to do nine other events.
And that's when it's really going to land.
I never ran the 1500. I ran the mile and the half mile.
They record all the results from all the decathletes before they can add the scores together. Deke Baldwin after
These guys are all about to die.
doing a little stutter step in the long jump on day one, regathered himself, had a pretty good first day and his first Olympic appearance.
Right here, down the home stretch. This position, knowing you've done it, you're 99% of the way there. No better feeling in the entire world. Crossing that line, victorious, fists raised in the air. You, sir, are the world's greatest athlete.
Ah, no, he's not.
And now confirmed here in the stadium. Ruth is the Olympic champion. As Neugebauer gets the silver and Victor the bronze.
One of the most entertaining decathlons I've ever seen in the Olympics. A national record.
Let's say, well, they do have one race left. Let's say it's listed for the 358.
Decathlon gold for the first time in more than a century.
Those two individuals who are listed as females are boxing again today.
We'll see Inga Brits into the 1,500 and the 5,000 songs of the heats yesterday. Carson Warholm we'll see later on in the 400-meter hurdles, but standing atop the world right there. Best athlete in the world. That's how it goes away with decathlon. The elation, the exhaustion. That is one of the great events. One more live event in this 100 minutes of golden moments. Back to the pool one more time for a relay to Dan Hicks of the game.
All right, Mike, thank you. And one more time, Lael Marchand. He's going to swim the breaststroke in the mixed medley relay final coming up here in just a moment. But we want to show you the sportsmanship shown between Ariane Tippis and Katie Ledecky. Titmus finishing with a silver behind Ledecky for the second straight Olympics. We make a lot of this rivalry, but
I saw Memento.
Titmus' coach also coming over to congratulate Katie Ledecky on her.
All right, at least their coach
in the 800 free.
congratulated.
So now it's relay time. All the relays are fun, but this one is wild.
Mark, I ran the half mile and the mile in 9th grade. Rob was in the track team also. He was a year ahead of me.
All the splits, breaking it down for us. And Rowdy Gaines, what is your wild scientific formula come up with tonight? First of all, the strategy. There's a lot of it here. 2 men, 2 women across the 4-stroke disciplines in any kind of order you want to go.
And ideally, you want to go male, 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 and then 2 females at the end. That doesn't always work out the same. It's simple, Dan. It really didn't need to be that much rocket science back there. If the U.S. is even with China, they beat China. If they're slightly ahead of Australia at the 300, they win the gold. It's just that simple. And it boils down to a couple of key legs and exchanges. Absolutely the most.
This is an interesting race.
All the teams, but especially they're slightly ahead of Australia at the 300.
Both their women are 21. Their men are 29, 30,
It
31.
boils down to a couple of key legs and exchanges. Absolutely the most important thing for all the teams, but especially the United States.
We're looking at the U.S.
What happened? My TV just froze.
About 7 or 8 tenths victory for the
All
United
right.
States. If everything falls in place just based on flat start alone here, we should see a U.S. victory.
All right. And as you might have guessed, Australia is in the mix. Haley McEwen, who swept the backstroke, starts it off for them. They go female, male, male, female. Joshua Young, followed by Matthew Temple on the fly, and Molly O'Callahan, their brilliant freestyler, to bring it home. So the U.S. and the Aussies right next to each other, as always seems to be the case. They lays 4 and 5. There's Great Britain, the gold medalists from 3 years ago in this mixed medley up there in lane 2, but they just don't have as strong a lineup as they did in Tokyo. And this place will go wild when Leon Marchand gets into the pool second for France, which is up there in lane 1. As France starts off with Johan Hindoy-Noir in the backstroke, and then Marchand will go in the pool here in the breaststroke after winning 4 individual gold medals here in Paris.
They may be even in the United States or China at the front half there, but they do not have 2 females at the end that can match up against Walter Huff.
So Captain Ryan Murphy to start things off for the U.S. Bronze in the 100 back here. One of those decorated backstrokers in Olympic history.
Let's go, USA.
He doesn't need to beat him for the silver medal in that 100 back fight. Hundredths of a second, but he needs to be even with him because he needs to get Pete some luck.
And you'll see some wild exchanges as far as the distances between the swimmers. Because Australia, Haley McEwen is down there in lane 5. Female going for Australia, and there's Murph up there in lane 4, along with China's Xu Jiayu, who took silver in the 100 back here, way out in front of Team Australia at the moment, but you're going to see things change up.
Yeah, you've got 4 teams, male, male, female, female. The other 4 are going female, male, male, female. And you see that's why they're so far back. And Murph gets the lead.
Nick Fink is in the water for the U.S. Silver in the 100 breast here in Paris. And he's been good. And above him is another male swimmer for China. Xie Hayyar, who had the incredible World Championships last summer, but really has underperformed at these games here in Paris.
That's to say it mildly. He was 7th in the 100 breaststroke game. An event that he was first in the world by a mile last year, but he had a pretty good split in the preliminary, so he's come back.
U.S. is tied. Oh, now they're in second.
They beat China. The only team that can beat them, I think now, seeing what I'm seeing, is Australia, believe it or not, and they're way back. But they will have a flyer. That is there.
There's Marchand at the top, who brought France back into third position. So into the pool goes Gretchen Walsh, silver in the 100 fly. Silver as a part of the relay. And looking for more here, looking for gold by the United States.
You couldn't have asked a better leg for fate. 58-2 for that guy that won the silver medal, missed it over by 2/100 of a second. But Jim was 57-8, so he did his job.
And that's Matthew Temple trying to bring it back for Australia, trying to get it back in this. But remember, Australia's got Molly O'Callaghan in the anchor position on the freestyle. And the U.S. has Tori Huss, who awaits the arrival of Gretchen Walsh, and the Americans just ahead of China. Above them in lane 3, that's Sean Yu Fei trying to bring it back for their anchor freestyler.
I just don't think Molly O'Callaghan has enough to catch Tori Huss.
So here we go. You've got 3 females in the pool here now. Yang Chuang, Tori Huss, and Molly O'Callaghan.
Go, Tori.
It is O'Callaghan trying to make up ground. Huss trying to hang on. China is hanging top. Up above them in lane 3. Australia third.
Huss right there with the silver medal. Yeah, the fight her was 6, but they were
Go.
in the 100 freestyle.
Huss trying to hold on to the gold medal for the U.S. O'Callaghan is trying to
Go, 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 go.
It looks like Australia's going to have to settle for the bronze. Tori Huss.
She's got it. 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 She's oh, geez, don't falter now. Oh yeah. Phew. All right, go USA. That's our. Whew, that was close. That was an exciting race. USA's got 14 golds now and 61 medals, but China's 2 up. But that was important because China's 2 ahead in the United States, 16.
Who took gold in the 100 fly, silver in the 100 free, a silver in the relay. She's exhausted. It took every ounce of her energy to hold on. China by 12 hundredths.
12 100ths of a second. YouTube gave me at least 3 ads so far today. Oh, really?
It's unbelievable what these 4 swimmers just split, y'all. 52 flat, 58 2, 55 1. That's the second fastest flight split in history for Walsh. And how about a 51 8 for Tori Huss, the fastest she's ever gone in her life.
Wow.
3:47 43. And Danny 12 100ths. Let's take one more look, why don't we?
Wow.
Why don't we take one more look at gold? Back-to-back golds for the U.S.
Brother, your breakdown of the splits, they're undefeated. It was close.
Beach volleyball back to pants. That's probably because of the rain and probably the temperature dropped, right? Vadim, you better complain about that. That was an exciting race. She looks exhausted.
Olympics for Tori Huss. U.S. by that 1,200 margin over China. Australia in the bronze spot. France.
I don't trust China. They've had too many steroid implications.
time. U.S. way out ahead of the overall margin.
Australia has more gold medals than U.S. does.
Just got close.
7.
Oh, yeah. Overall, the U.S. will win. No doubt about it. But Australia, to be fair, only measures this one stat. Right there, Danny. Right there.
And I'll tell everybody, at least a couple of months ago, you told me that this gold medal count was going to come down to probably exactly like you see it on the screen there. You thought that Australia was going to have a 1 gold medal lead over the U.S. You're good, partner. So are the U.S. quartet. What a perfect race together, Mike, to grab the gold to end the session.
Man, what a night as Murphy and Fink and Walsh and Huss win gold for the U.S. and additionally a gold medal from Caleb Drexel. He swam in the prelim of that, so that's 9 gold medals in his career and all of them gold. There's the list of this last 100 minutes or so. A thrilling 100 minutes, to say the least. All around these Paris Games, Brian Krauser won the shot put for the 3rd consecutive Olympics. Joe Kovacs won the silver on his very last throw in the rain. Femke Bol had an anchor leg to remember for the Dutch in the 4x400. The United States coming up just short, but taking a silver medal in that exciting relay event. Summer McIntosh, a 3rd gold medal in these games in the pool. The crushing disappointment of disqualification for Alex Walsh. And then 2-3 for the United States in the 100 meters with St. Lucia's first gold for the women. And it wraps up with the U.S. top of the podium, world record set in that relay. But nothing tops Katie Ledecky, setting more history, winning the same event for the 4th consecutive Olympic Games, her 9th gold medal, winning gold in 800 on this Gold Rush weekend in Paris.
Wow. What do they got coming next?
Are you trying to do something good for a change?
No more races. The killer. 3 ads so far today. All right. That's cool.
Hey Google, turn on Rocky's food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive to Nissan Road today.
Let's see what's going on next. I don't know what else they got coming here.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
I got it.
I got it.
The airport is in 4 miles. Interesting choice.
You going on a dip? Hey.
You got it. But she's delayed.
Discover performance in rare form. Get offers on select export models at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Four medals in these Olympic Games for Katie Ledecky, but the 4 is more significant, winning the same event 4 straight times. They watched in New York City at the Auto Turf watch party in the NBC Olympics viewing village at Rockefeller Center. As you did across the country to celebrate Katie Ledecky's victory. What the heck? That's pretty cool. All those Olympic events back to back and live, and the United States winning 5 gold medals in this day of many, many medals. We'll have so many of them coming up for you tonight. Now, not just gold medals this weekend, but maybe gold medals next weekend for the U.S. if the women's soccer team and the men's basketball team can continue their form. Show you what happens today. This is knockout action here in Paris. We are in extra.
Watch this goal.
Time. That's Trinity Rodman. What a move and what a goal. Left foot laser side net. The U.S. beats Japan. They'll play Germany in the
Oh my God.
Germany knocked out Canada.
What a shot that was.
Just a short time ago. Meantime, the men's basketball team, their last game in Lille, Anthony Edwards playing of guys the Idolize took over. He had 26 as the U.S. beat Puerto Rico. They'll be the number one seed. The knockout phase in men's basketball starts on Tuesday. Coming up tonight on prime time in Paris. All of the reaction here from the athletes who gave us the best day of the game. So
I don't know if she's a lefty.
finished the women's 100. That title of the world's fastest woman on the line and decided.
She's good, though. Rodman.
Was expected to be the final race of these games for continued history. Oh, and Simone Biles as well. And we've got more
That was a great
on the other side. We have more to do.
dribbling and great shot.
This Saturday evening in Europe.
What's more fun than watching the Paris Olympics? Talking about them. Join NBC's Savannah Sellers and Josh Brubaker daily on TikTok Spotlight on Paris, presented by Toyota.
Teammates are like oxygen. They can pump you up or calm you down. Teammates stand proud with you, so you can finally exhale. And the best teammates never let you forget to breathe.
For more than 60 years, Symetra Life Insurance Company has helped people breathe a little easier with retirement benefits and life insurance products. Symetra is your teammate for whatever lies ahead.
The crazy thing about GLP-1s through Roe is that my cravings have completely disappeared. I'm not quite sure how something that's just a little tiny prick can be so powerful in so many different ways.
Meet the weekly shop that helps you lose weight. Get started at Roe.com.
Back to school means back to the doorway. Find new favorites that fit just right and save during our back to school customer appreciation event. Plus, earn Kohl's cash. Kohl's.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face. Game changer. Flex this contours to it. So the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke. For the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best the man can get is Gillette Labs.
Your dad, you're talking about your dad lists varsity tennis. My dad was a glider pilot in World War II. See you, Mark. What events they have left? I may sign off earlier. All this seems like all the good events are over with. I got to edit 2 more videos yet.
Before the founding of the American Heart Association, if you were a heart patient, you would be classified as either mild.
Tennis was macho back then?
Hopeless, or hopeless. And that's how I know times have changed.
Since the American Heart Association's founding in 1924, cardiovascular deaths have been cut in half. We're making healthcare smarter and more accessible because our future is about improving yours.
Simone Biles. Yeah, I heard Michaela Skinner said that she didn't think the women were working as hard in gymnastics. I don't know where she came with that conclusion. Certainly wasn't.
Individual event finals taking place from this point forward inside Bercy Arena. Today, it's the men's floor exercise. Medals on the line for the 8 gymnasts who qualified, 1 routine each. Top score wins. Great showdown at the top, Tim. Last time around, it was Artento Viviac, the gold medalist, and Ray Zapata, the silver medalist. We see them head-to-head once again here.
Yeah, and in Tokyo, they actually had the exact same score. They had to go several levels to figure out how the tiebreaker occurred. And I'll tell you what, that's got to be a tough one. Winning a silver is great, but gold sounds a little better.
So the gold on the line now, it will be Ray Zapata, the 31-year-old from Spain, who is up first in his 3rd Olympics. Father of 2, and his daughter, who was born just months before the Tokyo Olympics, named Olympia. Here we go.
He's actually got a couple of skills.
Your grandfather was assistant to a colonel, and a bomb went off next to his tent. He got stuck in Italy when the war ended. It took a while for him to figure out how to get them back to the U.S.
Oh, that was nice. Great landing.
Anyways, let me see.
Many difficult combinations.
Wow.
Wow, that was a fabulous fight for that landing. You know, these are really good. I would say that, for example, was less than 1 foot, which means it's only a tenth of a point if it's wider than 1 foot or stuff like that. Wider than 1 foot is 3/10 off. Early on in preparation here in Paris, I was watching him in training, and he was practicing over and over again.
They survived the death march on Boomer Road. Oh my God! Really?
It's a double hit-out somersault.
Wow.
He's had some great landings thus far. Oh, maybe that was so close.
It looked like that foot landed out. We'll see what the judges do. He loves it, though. All right, bring the crowd. Great way to start. 31-year-old who was born in the Dominican Republic, moved
Just see what else is on. Gymnastics.
to Spain at age 9, has represented them since. And no weight for what should be a good number.
Yeah, he can double, I'll tell you. Just so many combination double passes that were
The women's 3-on-3 is on.
2.5 twists. Find the ground. Rebound. Jettison your body up into the air. Double front. And that was the smallest little hop. Another very tricky combination. And United States.
This game is played, as you guys can see, at a fast and furious pace.
USA is beating China in 3-on-3.
No stoppages in play, no halftime, no walking it up court.
No timeout verdict. Look at the bit win that she's sitting out right now. Zhu had a good look. China, second chance, won't go on rebound to the United States with verdict. Her high of this entire tournament. She's got 5 points, 8 boards.
What a well-rounded game for Sierra Burden. Getting the player coach on this team, the most tenured player on this American roster. This has been her breakout game.
Rebound goes to the United States. Under a minute left, but a takeaway by China. You can't step off lonely lead, but she is short. One of the foul call doesn't get it.
And we're under 40 seconds.
How far is a 3-point shot? Is this the same as international basketball, like 22 and 1 3/4 inch in international basketball?
This one should be
3-point shot looks closer.
5, but you can't afford silly turnovers right
Let me Google that.
Ryan Howard. Sandy tries to keep it alive underneath. China looks tired as well. I think
The Japanese were brutal people back then.
The United States, they really came out and decided the tone. They said it, and China's not been able to keep up with witness.
They were the aggressors. They imposed their style on China. This game has not been very close. The most dominant performance for the United States.
3-on-3 basketball bores me, to tell you the truth.
Falling down up high, and hopefully she's okay. Howard spinning in, spins around, drops it down. She gets it right there.
Interception. Can they get the touchdown?
Game-winning 2-ball for Hamby. She's had a night behind the arc, 3-4-3.
De'Erica Hamby just shot the nets off in that game. Maybe an unexpected performance for her from outside the arc. Normally she's doing damage on the inside, but she leads the way for this United States team in a very balanced effort. And a win is going to give them a ton of confidence going into the semifinals.
Yeah, if they can keep things clicking, they will move on. They face Spain. They get the winner, 21-13 over China.
right.
The United States is looking at just the right time in the 3x3 basketball tournament as we welcome you back to USA's coverage. I'm Catherine Tappan, and a win here for the U.S. women, and they are into the semifinals. So let's take a look at the current standings and where things are going to shape up for Team USA. They will face Spain on Monday at 12:30 Eastern on Peacock. Germany and Canada will hit the court Monday just prior to that at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, and you can see how things will unfold for the gold medal game as well as the bronze medal game. And as we take a short break here, we show you the Eiffel Tower in all its glittery glory in just a moment, because we are going, you're going to see it right here, because we're going to take you there to that spectacular venue of beach volleyball, and you can hear the gasps in the stands. It's just a spectacular sight. As we take a look at it right now, late night in Paris. We'll get you out to beach volleyball in just a moment.
The games of the 33rd Olympiad on the networks of NBC are brought to you by Microsoft Copilot, Symetra Life Insurance Company, your teammate for whatever lies ahead, and Nike.
We were founded as a not-for-profit with a mission dedicated to your well-being, with everyday banking tools and loans, all backed by 24/7 support. The kind of support that comes from being a proud partner within your community. Because when you're
Not that the Germans, no, they weren't any nicer, but that's true. I'm German descent. I know. But we came over in the 1800s, so we're not part of that mess.
Circle is your thought treatment with a sweet kick of confidence. Circle is the effortless energy that gets you in the sun.
No, the Germans were brutal also. The Americans weren't quite as bad. The Russians were pretty brutal.
Cat litters are so heavy it hurts. If you suffer from litter back, try Tiny Cats Lightweight. Now with astounding 21-day odor control. At the Tiny Cats Innovation Lab, we've got your back. Tiny Cats Lightweight.
You never know what surprises you'll find with Kinder Joy. A yummy treat and new toys from Illuminations.
That's true. I'll say it right to your face. Let me know.
Kinder Joy, open a world of surprise.
But I only say things that people deserve. I don't say good things.
New Olay cleansing melts. Just soak, activate, wash. For 3 times better clean. From a biscuit. New Olay cleansing melts. The official facial cleanser of Team USA.
This Kia Turbo Hybrid is built for all the things you've yet to do, like taking a long drive, just to throw a
So-
monster tailgate party.
Don't got much left except for surfing. So to today, let's
Do what's yet to be done. The new Kia Carnival Turbo Hybrid. Kia, movement that inspires.
Paris called, and Mary Cassatt arrived to leave her mark on the art world. Come join us at the Philadelphia Museum of Art for Mary Cassatt at Work, the first major showing of the artist's masterpieces in 25 years. French Impressionism comes to life in
let's see what's on tap for tomorrow.
Celebrate color and beauty and highlight Cassatt's passion for the serious work of art making. Tickets are on sale now. Let us help you plan your visit.
My dad was crazy to fly the glider pilot, but he was.
Kids go hard. Live without boundaries. Play with no fear. And enjoy every opportunity. How they feel tomorrow starts today. Keep them on their toes with proactive steps to be well. Looking out for their total health and wellness includes keeping them up to date on
Keyboard warriors are called.
allowing them to be
Most of them are on Twitter. That's why I don't on Twitter. It's so yeah. It's bad enough on YouTube.
Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
24-year-old from Manila, in the Philippines, Carlos Yulo, who had a disappointing effort in Tokyo, came in as one of the favorites, but didn't reach the floor final. Well, he has this time around, and once again came in as one of those contenders for gold.
And I'll tell you what, I have watched this guy so many times. I have seen him do one of the hardest routines ever done and do it as flawlessly as anybody in the world. He has that capability, but once again, we're on floor. He's got to get those landings. And whew, that was scary right there.
He did not have the landing on his first acrobatic skill that he wanted. And a big hop. You see, that is a 3/10 of a point hop. But that could be trouble for him.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Money in the bank. How about that? But that second tumbling pass, it was supposed to be with his legs straight in a piped position. And because he was off on the skill before, I don't know, it looked a little bit in question to me as to whether or not he maintained straight legs throughout that double flip.
I agree, Tim. And just to put it in perspective, he does another double front flip in his routine. You can't do two of the same skills, so he loses complete value for that.
Beautiful. That's a 1/10 hop.
He did equal the highest start value on floor exercise so far in these Olympics.
Beautiful twist. Oh, 3.5. Yes.
Wow.
Boy, unbelievable. I mean, that is so hard to do. That 3.5 twist, just a handful of people.
Just did a 3.5 twist in men's gymnastics.
But to do it at the end where you gotta stick cold, I don't
He
know if
stuck
I've
the
ever seen
landing.
anyone do it, Tim. That was insane.
Next level. At the end, Carlos Hugo.
Wow.
But I'll tell you what. This is his first pass right here. 2.5 twist. And there, right there. No, that is his second pass, I believe. And you see, or maybe it was his first. He has to bend his knees. And I'll tell you what. If the judges do their judging thing, I don't know how they can say that that was completely straight leg. So this is what the problem is. He does the double front in the tucked position also. If he hadn't done another double front in a tucked position, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. So beautiful. Look at it's just elegant. He flares his arms off to the side. And judges, if you got a deduction anywhere in that, you're wrong.
You're making it up.
Yeah, and same here. Look at him. Legs pinned together. Most people stop at 3.5 spots the floor over his shoulders. Don't move. Carlos Yulo. That was awesome.
So
Wow.
6-6 or a 16-6 if you add the execution.
Another YouTube ad for what?
Oh.
Oh.
They nailed him on that double front too. How about the U.S. team watching? Both the men and the women. Oh, it's an even 15. He takes the lead. Carlos Hugo.
15.
And you see that 6-6, that's surprising.
He got away with that one, I think, a little bit. The new leader, Carlos Hugo of the Philippines.
Hit the likes. Yeah, hit the likes button. There's super thanks down below.
Dreamers, but today they're stars. Follow every moment of Team USA on
Super.
the network that brings you legendary speed and reliability. Xfinity Mobile. With
Okay, everybody root against the women tomorrow.
powerful mobile Wi-Fi network with you on the go, with exclusive access to
But
speed
it doesn't matter
and
until they get to the single elimination.
nationwide. And right now, Xfinity Internet customers can buy one unlimited line.
Yeah, I know. Nobody gave any money.
Get the fastest connection to Paris.
I got to get some more videos that get a lot of views.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
From here, the top feels out of reach, but it's all about perspective and the right tools. At PwC, we bring together specialists across all industries, harnessing the power of human ambition and cutting-edge technology to make even the toughest climb look easy, even though it never is. This is PWC.
This man came into the individual all-around here in Paris as one of, if not the favorite for the gold medal, Zhang Bohong. It did not start well for him on floor exercise.
No, not at all. I mean, in my opinion, he was far and away the best all-around gymnast in the world today. But look at what happens. He's under-rotated on that skill right there. And, you know, gymnasts make the super difficult look so easy all of the time, but it's not.
Fought his way back to capture the silver medal now here on floor.
Oh boy, and that's a 3/10 hop, and both of his feet out of bounds, so that's another 3/10 on top of that. That was the pass that he struggled on in the all-around finals.
And too many steps already, Tim. It feels like that's enough to take him out of the hunt for gold. Certainly.
Yeah, you know, with that first tumbling run, 6/10 that you cannot dispute at all, and probably one or two more on top of that. He's an unbelievable athlete, great gymnast, wonderful to watch, but floor exercises is not his best event.
Been a bit of a heartbreaking Olympics for Bohong, the Japanese team snatching that gold medal in the last event when they had a huge lead, and then that mistake on floor exercise, you could say, cost him that gold medal in the all-around to Oka from Japan. So it's been a tough one for him. He kind of looks a little flat today, Tim.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, they were going to win the gold medal, and they had one error from Zhao Rotan, and then they had two more errors from Suen, and it was cataclysmic in the end.
He's been busy too. I mean, you think about it. I know they all deal with fatigue, but it's got to get to him at some point.
Oh, absolutely. He's done all around every single time, all 6 events, 3 times in a row. So when you combine acrobatic elements, you get extra tenths of a point, which he does for that, but the judges give it and they take it away. 3/10 of a point for both the out and 3/10 for the hop. This is where he fell down and landed on his head in all around. Makes that easily, but once again, a hop and then a step. And that step, that was more than a foot. Triple twist at the end. Once again, that's a 3/10 hop.
Clever Flame in the house watching. Big Olympics fan, but also sponsor of the U.S. women's water polo team. Oh, John Travolta here too. First time we've seen John this week. So this man, he's not done yet, by the way. After today, you got parallel bars, high bars, still the individual event finals.
Yeah, and high bar, he definitely has a good shot.
So 13-9-3-3, a long way from the even 15 that leads the way right now. Zhang Bohong from China, great gymnast, one of the best in the world, currently in fourth.
This will be a gold mine of local intel, just you wait.
So tell us about this corn festival. You got your corn pudding, you got your corn chowder. So is it safe for
Where's Germ Lovings? Germa Loving. She's usually giving us an update, but I think all the events are over with except for like a team events.
Really cute vampire bar, like a record that's like a blessing on the corn.
Donut shops. How far from you?
No eyebrows?
Think about light it'll feel in the summer. You gotta run 11,000 more neighborhoods to go.
Bingo.
Homes.com.
Think we have a Jenny?
Hi, I'm Amanda. On TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty sad.
And I posted it to show that Kenny's not always happy. Within 24 hours, people had donated over $5,000. We set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life tremendously.
None of this would have happened without TikTok.
My relationship with my thriving financial advisor is so much deeper than just finances. He truly understands my passion for helping young people in my community and helps me to find ways to increase my impact.
Have you ever had someone come at you with a sword? One takes to a trail with no option to retreat. No options. Except attack. I love it.
With bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need Zevo traps. Zevo works 24/7 to attract and trap flying insects for effortless protection. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
It's like it's real.
Just took this over, something's going on.
Woman, very nice. Got this.
It is my pleasure to tell you where I am today. You can see for yourself.
Match 4 exercise continues inside Mercy Arena, and it is Carlos Hulo with the lead, but Milad Karimi out there next, 25-year-old from Almaty, Kazakhstan, who is fifth on floor in Tokyo.
Dangerously close, but I would say definitely not out of bounds. And he's absolutely a beautiful gymnast. He has not had the best Olympics, though. He'll take that one right there, though. Perfect stick on that combination. A pleasure to watch this guy on all 6 events. Just appears to be so natural. Movements, never look forced. They always look like it's just as easy as anything. Of course, it's not. Another great landing. He qualified in 8th position. So last, we'll step forward on that, but overall, a really nice routine for him. Happy for him after the way these Olympics have gone for him.
Fifth last time around, he was third at the World Championships in 2023, trying to become the first gymnast from Kazakhstan to earn a medal at the Olympics. That opening number, though, or the top number, I should say, even 15.
Yeah, that's going to be, I don't anticipate this challenging that, although he had some great landings in this. Laid out somersault with a full twist into that double pike somersault. A little bit of a slide backwards. Yeah, that 15 score represents the highest score that would have been in the qualification, so that's a huge number. And that's what you want. You want to just stick, don't move at all, but you also want your body very upright as you're landing. Standing up as tall as possible. Let's see how he does it here at the end, a little bit tired. You see his chest is down, takes that step. They're going to take the step deduction. They're also going to take one for his chest being a little bit low.
Yeah, Tim, I think that's frustrating as far as, being a spectator of the sport. A landing with one step like that, you think a 10th, but
They can take deductions for not opening before you land or preparing for your landing, shoulders down on your landings, the step on your landings. You could have 9/10 before you even lift your head up to stand with the judge. It's out of control.
Not going to challenge that 15 number. It's a good one, 14.5, but good enough to be in the top 3 right now. There's your leader still, Carlos Hugo. Ortiz.
I know you're out there. I've been your captain, and you've been mine. I'll never stop helping the innocent, the forgotten. And I won't stop until I find you.
Continues to have problems. This one continues to have problems.
Drive into summer with a new Honda. Heading out for a day at the beach or a weekend in the mountains. Make an impression with the unmistakable style of the HRV or turn heads to sporty 70. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KDB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve
Continues to have problems.
hurry into the Honda summer events.
To celebrate Team USA going for gold, Xfinity is offering a gold medal deal. Now, through August 11th, get our best offer yet with Xfinity Internet and one line of unlimited mobile for just $35 a month for a year and a free 5G phone. Plus, add the new Xfinity Stream Saver for just $15 a month and get Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. Hurry, when the Olympic Games end, so does this gold medal deal. Get the fastest connection to Paris with Xfinity.
Thank you. And
You served the Desert Shield War. Oh, your dad and uncle were Vietnam vets. My dad was, like I said, a glider pilot in World War II. But he did mainly just training. He didn't see actual action, from what I understand.
Kamala Harris was the liberal San Francisco prosecutor, the most progressive in all of California. She let an MS-13 gang member go, who then murdered a father and his 2 sons. She agreed to release another felon, who then committed murder. And Kamala even protected illegal alien drug dealers so they could escape deportation. Kamala Harris, a dangerous San Francisco liberal. Make America Great Again, Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Carlos Hugo trying to become the first gymnast from the Philippines to win an Olympic medal. He leads it as they welcome here in Mercy Arena Jake Jarman to the floor. Was terrific in the all-around final. Finished 7th.
Yeah, and he is just spectacular here. He can do so much difficulty. He won't even show us all the stuff he can do. But that, oh, so hard. That was actually 3 twists, 2 flips. Came in with the highest qualifying score. But that score. Oh man, baby, this is just jam-packed. 2 triple twisting double somersaults in this routine.
He's got to stick some landings, though. Tim. Too many steps and hops.
Yeah, his qualifying score was not as high as what we just saw Yulo get. He got a 14.966. Yulo at the top of the board with an even 15. Another little hop. Just so difficult, though, this exercise. Start to finish. Another 3.5. Like we saw from Yulo, but not the stick cold, that's for sure. That one was probably a 3.10.
Yeah, too many steps, in my opinion, to end up on the top spot. But he is so quick. It's like you're shooting a rubber band off your finger. He just pops off that floor. But man, he's got to settle in on those landings a little more than he did today.
He does have one more event. He will compete tomorrow in the vaulting finals as well. But look at this right here. Double line out somersault with 1, 2,
Unbelievable. Same pass that Simone Biles does that she has named for her, but he does it in the laid out position.
You gotta be able to. From Yulo, but I saw Yulo. Yeah, he got a. Came in with the highest qualifying score. But that score. Oh man, Dave, this is. Los Yulo at the end. 3.5 twists. You're exhausted. Where's the ground? He does it, but has to take that small hop forward. And I would think that that was probably a 310. You know, more than 1 foot in distance.
I mean, that pass is so hard to stick. They've already twisted more than a dozen times. It's like getting thrown off the teacups at Disney World and expecting to land on 1 foot. I mean, it's tough.
22-year-old from Peterborough, England. His mom's from the Philippines. His dad is British. He said one day he'd like to open up a gym in the Philippines. 14.933. So it's not quite enough. And Carlos Yulo is guaranteed a medal at this point. He still leads the way.
Quick! There's a pharmaceutical commercial coming on! These pharmaceutical commercials?
The eczema one?
Right now! Pharmaceutical commercial!
It's starting! Imagine this. A mild to moderate eczema treatment that targets inflammation at a key source right where you need it. Without steroids. Now, imagine using one single cream to help clear skin and fix the itch. So, it's not imaginary. It's Opzelura. Eczema treatment reimagined. Opzelura is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Imagine that.
Opzelura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occurred with Opzelura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Imagine a single steroid-free cream that provides eczema relief at your fingertips. That's Opzelura. Relief reimagined. Ask your eczema specialist about reducing itch fast with Opzelura.
This Friday,
We're gonna find that boat.
the hunt for the wildest movie of the summer ends here.
My dad sent me his shortest soldier.
Borderlands, rated PG-13, Friday.
Many health conditions hide in plain sight. Are you missing any signs? Find out at seehiddensigns.com.
Okay, open up your eyes. Follow my finger with your eyes.
Just slow deep breath, okay?
And take a look.
You're really making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah, the avocados are
Hmm.
hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed,
A
and
lot of military background in our group here.
Every day.
yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
We believe no journey is taken alone. Toyota. Start your posture.
Down to the final man here in the men's floor exercise final. Carlos Yulo with the lead, an even 15. But here is the 22-year-old from Halifax, West Yorkshire, Luke Whitehouse, the 2023 and 2024 European champ on floor exercise.
And I'll tell you what, if he sticks this opening pass, I think he has a good shot to be at the top of the platform. Check this out, a triple back somersault. Really nice.
pass. The 2023 and 2024 European champ on floor exercise.
And I'll tell you what, if he sticks this opening pass, I think he has a good shot to be at the top of the platform. Check this out, a triple back somersault. Really nice. Gotta get those landings. Wow, and that's a stick, but that's dangerous. You are not allowed to squat down like that.
He has a 1/10 lower start score or potential score as Carlos Yulo. So really that just means he has to be 1/10 cleaner on his landings. And
Yeah, John, that double front that he stuck, but he squatted down. And my guess is those judges are going to take 3/10 of a point.
if they can take something, Tim, they'll take it, and probably more than you think, right?
Yes, that's been the case. Oh, but he's so wonderful on floor. I love seeing that triple back. Great stuff, double right there. Another combination pass.
He's got to stick this month. If he, in my opinion, if he wants to have a shot at gold, this has got to be a stuff landing right here.
Triple full, and it's not. It was great. Love that routine. Tremendous variety. Anybody that can do 3 flips in the air on floor, you're the man.
The top three are all within less than a tenth, and I almost feel like he should be in the middle of that group with that routine, Tim, but which would knock his teammate off the podium, but it's so razor thin. I don't know where they're going to end up putting him.
I was going to say, you've got an athlete from Great Britain.
Double twisting, double somersault. That means 2 flips, 2 twists, find the ground, don't move.
Glad we slow that down, because otherwise you can't pick it up. You can, but most people can't.
Right, I saw it when it happened. This is the one that, John, you felt he needed to stick to certainly contend for with Yulo. I agree with you, a little bit too far backwards on his takeoff, which results in him having to slide backwards.
It'll be interesting, that deep squat you talked about, Tim, and those are the types of deductions where you leave your door open. One judge has 3, the other has 1. How many judges have a 3/10 deduction? How many have a 1/10 deduction? And the swing of one of those judges either way could be the difference in goal.
Here you go, John. 13.466. Not going to get there. So it's Carlos Yulo who captures the gold medal here in Paris.
For so long, gymnastics fans have just died for this young man to win a medal on floor, a gold at the Olympic Games. Spectacular.
The first gymnast from the Philippines to do that. R10, Dogo Fiat from Israel, the silver. Jake Jarman from Great Britain captures the bronze medal.
Great for Yulo, and that continues a theme that we have seen throughout the afternoon. Just earlier, we saw first ever Olympic medals for St. Lucia and Dominica, both of those gold. The Philippines, they've been competing at the Olympics for the past century and didn't win their first gold medal until 3 years ago in Tokyo, and now they have a second, thanks to Carlos Yulo. While we were watching gymnastics, women's 3x3 basketball, remember the U.S. started 0-3? Great surge here at the end. Got into a knockout game with China a short time ago, and the USA beat China for the second time today. That means Team USA in 3x3 basketball for the women is off to the last 4, so they're going to have a legitimate medal chance. The men are going to try to do the same thing tomorrow. You know, these Olympics offer an opportunity to recognize the special relationship between the U.S. and one of its oldest allies, France. Up next, a story you won't want to miss. We're going to introduce you to a remarkable group of American World War II veterans who recently returned to this country to reflect on how they changed the world 8 decades ago.
COVID-19. I'm not waiting. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe.
You guys just saw that, the World War II. They're going to show the World War II thing. I know, that's what I said.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first
Wow.
5 days of symptoms and help stop the
I think
virus from
NBC has a direct thread to my channel. That's what it is.
Medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work.
including hormonal birth control. It's critical to tell your doctor about all the medicines you take because certain tests or changes in their dosage may be needed. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, or plan to become pregnant or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if you're allergic to nirmatrelvir, ritonavir, or any of its ingredients. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe, like anaphylaxis, and liver problems. These are not all the possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid. Ask your doctor today.
Right, it sucks to lose, but if you're going to lose to somebody, you're going to lose to the champion.
She's so good, isn't she?
Oh God, I didn't like that commercial.
We'll be sweating right along with them. Michelob Ultra. Superior is brewed here.
That's right.
Who can solve this equation? Ooh, me. Anyone else? Fine. Dave.
They would boycott the women's Olympic basketball if they did.
Is the personal price plan theorem. If you bundle your home and auto, that can equal an affordable price just for you.
Bundle. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What a wonderful day!
There was a virus that made apes smarter, and it almost killed all of us.
She knows the human's secrets. What a wonderful day! Why take less so you can get a beefy 5-layer burrito?
Yeah.
And a double stacked taco for just $7.
I know the Soviet Union boycotted for no reason whatsoever. We shouldn't have boycotted ourselves, though. We shouldn't have boycotted that. That was freaking Carter's idea. They really just screwed a bunch of athletes over is what they did. Anyway, hey, it's 5 o'clock. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2. All right. Everyone have a nice time. We had a lot of medals today, so it was good. All right. So see you. Wouldn't want to be you. Enjoy the thing about the World War II, and I'll see you tomorrow.
East Coast.